What is up, guys? Welcome to the Unscripted podcast. This is episode 3.
Ooh.
I got Dylan Munch here. That would be me. We got Miles over at the computer, his beautiful face up front.
What's up, guys? How you doing tonight?
Front and center.
And we also got Zach Lowe over there
How's it
on
going,
the couch
guys?
right next to me.
How we doing today?
We are doing good. High energy today.
High
I'm
energy.
feeling
Yeah,
good.
we're trying to be a little juiced today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we woke up on the right side of the bed today. Liking it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to hop right into football today. There's a lot going on.
First, hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me, I just want to say one thing before we get started.
All
And I
right.
guess it does, it's football, so I guess
Speak your
it'll-
mind.
Yeah, just
get it off.
unscripted, okay? This is unscripted. Off the top. So this week, Alex Smith played his first NFL game since 2018. And I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Alex Smith. Viewers probably familiar with the Alex Smith story. I just want to address the fact about how absolutely incredible it is that man stepped on a football field and played another football game after his injury. I don't know. I watched his Project 11 E60 little documentary thing about his injury in his leg, and I cried. I actually cried. Like it was a matter of life and death. It was a matter of you're probably not going to have a leg anymore. It was a matter of, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of harping on it because everyone kind of knows the story by now, but I don't feel like we can say enough the job that Alex Smith has done to put himself in a position to get back on the football field. So I thought we had to start with that really quick because it's incredible. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
How do you break your tibia and fibia and have your bone sticking out of your leg, and then get your surgeries, and then your skin is infected, and basically you lose all of the tissue in your shin, all of the skin in your shin, and they skin graft you from like 4 different places to put it on. Your leg is literally looks like a Swiss cheese, I guess.
Like went through fucking garbage disposal.
And he still has the nuts to go play another football game. If I got my leg snapped like that, I don't think I could ever look at football again. And this man says, "No, I'm going to play again." Gets all the way back, and he actually plays.
Yeah,
he gets sacked 5 times. He got sacked 5 times.
And he did pretty damn good.
I mean, the numbers weren't that good, but fuck it.
Whatever, who cares?
Doesn't
Dude,
matter.
I'm saying for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
monumental.
He's back
And
on
he's
the
on
field.
the football team. I
Yeah.
mean, the football team is not good. We can't expect this guy to come in here and carry. Props to him for being such a fighter and to stay in the league. He's always been solid. He was picked number 1 overall, right?
Yep.
Number
Out of
1
Utah,
overall.
baby.
Yes, sir.
Straight to the Niners, correct?
Niners.
Yep. So he was picked over Aaron Rodgers. He had big shoes to fill. He's never been, the best in his draft class, even though he was number 1. But, I mean, the guy's always been solid. Won games in Kansas City, and they just happened to have the next guy in place, and so
Yeah.
they had to get rid of him. It kind of sucks because, I mean, I don't know if he would have won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs, but, I mean, they were still a really
They
good
were
team.
good.
And
Yeah,
then
they were
just
really good
picked
with him
up
as a
right where
QB.
they left off.
So I just feel like we need to start with that before we get into
Big respect, big ups to him.
before we get into who has the bad headphones this week. I just wanted to give a shout out to Alex Smith, incredible, and also he's on the show's favorite team, the Washington football team. So we got to show him some love. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's our team.
At this point, I'm rooting for them to win the NFC East. I mean, like, what's the point of the Cowboys making it? Let's just tank for picks in that regard. So, go football team.
Go football team.
Big football team fans.
Big
here.
football team fans love the football team.
Yep.
We can go right into the overview of the picks of last week and who has the bad headphones. I can spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Who was it? Who's got the bad headphones? I do.
I
It
can't believe I won on these picks.
Well,
I
for the
had some
record,
crazy
we
ones.
both sucked. So we
Oh,
both kind of
yeah.
sucked.
It was damn close.
I had the Bears. The Bears won.
I had the Bucks. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
And then I had the Bills. He had the Titans. So we kind of went back and forth on a few.
How about Fourth Brady, huh? Hey, or Fourth Brady. That's his name now.
Fourth Brady.
Yeah. Hey, it's third down, right? It's third down.
It's his dementia kicking.
No,
It's not
bro.
his
It was
fault.
4th and fucking 2, and the game's over.
He just chucked that ball to no one.
It's all right. He's getting
So
old.
get rid of it.
Everybody's gonna give him a pass, but
But
They
yeah,
need,
so
they need to win some ball games.
yeah, we were tied. We were actually tied on 4 misses apiece going into Saints versus Chargers Monday night. I had the well, actually we weren't because of the Tuesday night game, but this is the game that kind of sealed it. Was I had the Chargers, Dylan had the Saints.
Yep.
Chargers had a 20-3 lead at halftime, I believe it was, and they blew it. And I now have the bad headphones this week.
Sounds like the Chargers. Hey, I just want to shout out to myself real quick. I picked the Titans to win, and they won quite handily.
I'll have a Titans rant later on.
Quite handily.
quite
Yeah,
a big
Derrick
Titans
Henry
fan.
is on a fucking mission.
I have a
No
pretty
one
big
wants to
Titans
pay
fan.
him. They want to keep franchise tagging him, and he's just running everybody over.
Huge rant about the Titans here pretty soon.
That
whenever
man
you
is
wanna hear it.
scary. Let's
I'm
see.
excited.
What were some other games that happened? The Browns. They
We
beat
both
the
had
Colts, right?
Colts. Yeah, we both had Colts. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both had Colts. And then I had Washington football team over the Rams, and the Rams beat them.
Hey, Kevin Stefanski, that guy. And if you don't know, that's coach of the Browns, new guy. He's making a case for coach of the year if they can pull this off in that division, with how good it is, and they're just finding the formula to win. The Colts is a good team. Colts is a great defense, and they didn't make them look like a great defense at that this past week. So
If you want to give yourself a shout out for your pick for Titans over Bills, I want to give myself a shout out.
ooh,
Brian Flores, the Dolphins over the 49ers. Give me
Ooh.
that. I definitely picked that.
Yeah, you did pick that.
I did. You guys called me crazy. I said, look, this team's good.
I
They're
don't
not
know
good,
about
but-
good.
I wouldn't
They
say
won.
they're good. I just
Hey.
wouldn't say the Niners aren't very good either.
Yeah,
Injury bug
that was at SF too.
at SF. At Levi. The most points ever given up at Levi Stadium to the Dolphins, to
Boom.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Dolphins have
That's magic.
skill everywhere, though. Go ahead.
I just said Fitzmagic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fitz magic, baby. He's gonna do that. You know, he's gonna get you 4 out of the 16 games of the year. He's gonna throw for 500 yards and like 5 touchdowns. But that's only 4 of the games. In all those other games, it's like Jameis Winston, bro.
Yeah. Worse.
2 touchdowns, 3 picks.
I love
So
it.
week whatever that was, 4. That was 5 actually. I think. I'm stuck with the bad headphones this week. 0-1, 0-1 going into week 6. Let's get right to it. Let's just do week 6 right now.
Yeah, let's take a look at next week.
Remember, if you weren't here last week, me and Dylan are just going to pick these games straight up, and whoever gets the least amount of picks right has to wear the quote-unquote bad headphones, which really just have a little fuzz in the background.
there's
there's
got a
nothing,
Yeah.
there's
Little
nothing really,
haziness.
nothing
Oh,
really
yeah.
bad about them, but I don't want
Oh.
the fuzz in my ears.
Before we hop into these picks real quick,
Go.
So Jameis Winston came out and said that he thinks he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play of all time, because you know that 30-30 season.
Oh yeah.
He's like top. I believe he's 6th for the most passing yards in a season ever. Like
Was that last season?
Yeah, it's last season, and he's on a list with like all Hall of Fame guys, top 10s, because he threw.
Does
so
he have
many
any
fucking
other
yards.
stat?
Oh, there's plenty of stats. There's
He does have some like actually kind of decent stats.
But yeah, he's that's his point, is like, oh yeah, like you can throw me on a list of 10 Hall of Famers, and then there's me in there because I threw for a shit ton of yards. But it doesn't cater in the fact that he also threw 30 picks. Like, come on. Come on,
30.
guy.
That's kind of impressive, to be honest.
I was
But
just
yeah,
gonna say.
that's the hill he has to die on, because I don't think he's going to get another starting position ever again.
No.
You just can't trust him. He's not a leader for a franchise, first of all. You just don't know what he's up to. He works really hard, but he just... Supposedly he got, like, LASIK.
Oh, I
also,
did hear
So
that.
he can see now.
He
So, like,
can
who
see
knows?
now.
What,
What
if
team is he on?
He's
right
on
now?
the
Saints.
Saints. He's
Saints.
a backup for the Saints.
Oh,
and
okay, okay.
Drew is...
He's in a
he's
wheelchair.
iffy, man. Yeah.
1 foot in the grave.
Drew is one, like... He
One
stub
big
his
hit
toe
away.
and start throwing James in. Because...
I want to go back to the 30 for 30 really quick.
yeah, that was a crazy
That-
season last year.
That is insane. 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. I mean, I would put him in the Hall of Fame. I would give him a little plaque in the Hall of Fame just for that. I would put his helmet in there in a little shrine and say,
Yeah.
look, This guy threw for 30 and 30.
He gets like a little wall of fame, the little side room that like no one even goes to.
Yeah, it's in the janitor's closet.
And back in 2019, this guy didn't make the playoffs, but he threw for 30 touchdowns and 30 picks. That's fucking crazy. There's only 16 games in the season, and you threw 30 picks.
Yeah, that's
you're
almost 2 a game.
Yeah, you're like 1.7 per fucking game. Come on, guy.
I wonder if that was a prop bet, because I should have hammered that all last year.
But-
Will Jameis throw one? The over-under for Jameis throwing an interception, that just set it at 1.
But I
Vegas
will-
would never do that. It's probably at like 2.
I will give Jameis this. I think he has like at least put his imprint on the game, especially for the black quarterback. Like he's proven, I can do it. I can run. I can still pass. Like he's a great passer, and hey, I'll always remember his name, especially for that historic season. Not for the reason he thinks, but hey, man, like good for you. I hope you get some more chances. You might, because, Drew Brees, I feel like any week right now he's going to get hurt. But knock on wood, don't wish that upon anybody. But I think Jameis Winston's going to get a couple starts this year.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I remember him for stealing the crawfish or whatever.
Yeah, the crab legs.
Yeah,
the crab legs. Florida
Yeah.
State. Or how about when he
Scandal after scandal, dude.
didn't he?
I love it, though.
Didn't he stand up in the lunchroom at Florida State and say "F her right in the pussy"? Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
something dumb like that. Like he literally called all the attention to him and just yelled out.
That
some
was
dumb
that
shit.
fucking. That was that one guy.
It's funny though.
That would
Doing the
just
news.
go. Yeah, he would go find random news, and like, he'd be in a hoodie. So you don't recognize him. And he just walks up and
Just
boom, fuck her right in the pussy.
I don't know.
That
I
was
guess
a crazy.
it's.
meme.
I mean, would you want the starting quarterback on your franchise quarterback to be? I don't know. I guess the antics were
He
in
did go
college.
to
He has
Florida
grown up.
State. This is Florida
He's
State
grown
we're
up.
talking about. They don't give a shit about anything in Florida State. They're like, oh, what's your 40? All right, you're on the field.
Yeah,
Oh,
get on.
sounds good.
What's
Get
your
out there.
grades? D minus.
Get on the
Oh,
field.
that's all right. Get on the field. We'll fix that for you.
Yeah, that's also probably a little bit of
Get
college.
you a quote unquote tutor.
D1 athletics altogether is kind of. I mean, the
Oh, yeah,
basketball.
but
you know the whole.
Go ahead.
Just the North Carolina basketball scandal that just got swept under the rug a few years ago. They discovered that a bunch of like basketball players in North Carolina were enrolled in a class, and then like they kind of did some research into that class, and like it had 0 meetings and 1 assignment, and like they all just got A's.
It was the easiest class of all
and
time.
it's like I don't think that's legal, but I mean,
but fuck it, man. Who cares?
yeah.
I mean, even in high school, we had football class, and it was basically an excuse. Like, you could work out. If it was off season, you could work out. You could just leave school.
You could not go.
You could just not show up. You could say, "Oh, hey, what's up, Coach Bean? All right, I'm out of here."
All right, see you later.
Yeah, like I'm sure it's different like that now because Coach Bean, shout out Lincoln High School. He's a great coach, great
Goes to your
man. But yeah, no, like football class, you can get away with a lot. I imagine in college.
That's what I'm
They're
saying. If you're
BSing
getting away with
anything.
that in high school, imagine the shit they're getting away with in college.
No, and you're getting college credits. Like they're getting degrees off that.
Love it.
I love the guys that go in there and get their degree in something just random, just something so
Underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
Whoa,
like,
that actually sounds nice.
Right?
Underwater basket weaving.
if I was an NFL guy, I would go like communications or
Oh,
broadcasting,
yeah,
just something
100%.
obviously because I like talking sports as it is. But yeah, I would want to be a Shannon Sharp, dude. Just transition right off the field,
right
right
into the
back
media.
on. Yeah, right in the media, talking sports. It's kind of weird because you take flack from all your homies because like you know everybody in the league, and then they're like, "Who's gonna win this week?" And you're like, "I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna choke."
Yeah, and then Aaron Rodgers is like, "What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
Like,
he hits
what
you
are you
up.
saying on your show, bro?"
Yeah, but hey, that would be my idea. But you could also just get an easy ass degree and just float on by and make your millions.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah, and you got people like Draymond and like CJ McCollum who like are actively, and JJ Redick even, and you see Draymond on the TNT, like they're actively pursuing a career
Outside of
outside of basketball while they are in their career, so that they have those things to do once they are done, and they're not like, oh, I might do broadcasting now.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, no, they had it set up while they were playing So it's
Yeah,
just
they're
an easy
They're
transition.
just gonna go straight into it. Right
JJ's
after.
got a good podcast. I
Yeah, I
forget
really
the
like
name
it.
of it, but yeah, he gets a lot of different guys on
It's-
there. He gets them to open up too.
Yeah, it's Oh,
He's a real guy. I really like JJ.
It's
Call me
always.
oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, call me crazy, but I think a lot of these guys they're doing like Twitch streams with a lot of big streamers and stuff. Like I feel like
Oh, yeah,
a
that's
lot of
smart.
these guys are kind of starting up like just streaming. You know, like
Yeah.
You know?
either whether they're gonna use that to transfer into the media or, I mean, they're all probably making money off of it because they all. Get
Some of them just
some
like to
sort
play
of
video
viewers.
games, like Gordon Hayward
That's
on
what
the
I'm
Celtics.
saying.
He doesn't even he doesn't really make a show out of it. He just fucking
He
hops
just
on
hops on and gets
plays
a couple
something.
hundred people to watch him, and I'm sure he gets subscribers and all that shit. So
Yeah,
I'm sure whether it's just a little side income or whether they're gonna do it afterwards, where it's just like, oh hey, come chat with me on whatever service they're gonna talk about, or they're gonna be like, hey, I already broadcasted this for so long, let me come talk on TV and give my fucking color analysis.
And
yeah.
it's funny
you
you
got the
brought
platform.
it's funny you brought up the whole gaming streaming thing because Grayson Allen, you guys know Grayson Allen.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude
yeah.
guy.
Yeah. So he
Really
streams
nice guy.
he
Yeah,
streams
great
Apex.
human.
He streams Apex.
Love
And
it.
he has I tuned in one time and it was like 18 to 20 viewers. Like it wasn't a whole lot. And
Oh,
so
really?
I just went into his chat and I kid you not, I asked him like 3 questions about just basketball.
And he was just talking with
like
you.
yeah, I was like who was a better teammate at Duke, BI or Marvin Bagley? And then he read
Oh.
and then he was just like, oh, like on the court, man, I just feel like me and BI were just on that same page and da-da-da. He's like, I'm not trying to talk like that about Marvin, but I just feel like I always knew where BI was going to be like
Had that
100% of the
chemistry.
time. And I was like, damn, like I can just sit here in a 20-person stream and just ask Grayson Allen as many questions as I want and he'll answer because
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
like
that's dope.
he's not being bombarded with questions and it's like,
He can
Bryson
choose to
DeChambeau's
respond
the
to it.
same way.
He doesn't have to.
yeah,
It's kind of intimate too. You feel like you're talking to the guy.
yeah, it really does. It really felt like that.
It's
I was
really
like,
cool.
damn, I'm really starting off my journalism career by asking Grayson Allen questions on Twitch.
Yeah. It's
That's the
awesome.
thing with Bryson too, dude. He's probably in the hundreds of viewers now, but like when he first started, it was like, oh, I'm gonna stream, and before he started winning majors and hitting the balls 600 fucking yards, he would stream Fortnite on Twitch, and there was literally like 20 people in there, and he would answer every single person
Yeah.
that
No
was chatting.
fucking
I was
way.
Like, that's kind of sick.
DeChambeau?
Yeah.
DeChambeau was out there playing Fortnite?
Yeah, dude, he still streams Fortnite.
Dude,
That
that's
is
like
sick.
that's
Yeah.
such a perfect way to like imagine if your favorite golfer is DeChambeau. Imagine you love Duke and like Grayson Allen was your god. Like
Yeah,
you
and
can just
sit there
go
and
talk
bullshit
to
with
him.
him.
Yeah, that. I
That's
mean,
the one cool thing about
2020. There's not a whole lot of positive,
exactly.
but that is just so cool.
Exactly, I
'Cause
agree.
we can't even go to the stadium to see him, but at least we
Mhm.
can, say what's up on their live stream. And you're supporting them. They're giving back to you because you actually get to hear from these guys.
Mhm.
It's so
I'm sure they
cool.
like it too, because like I'm sure they talk to a
Oh,
bunch
they
of
love it.
celebrities
Oh, yeah.
and shit all the time, but it's like, what's the common person doing? Like, let me hop on Twitch real quick and see if anyone wants to just bullshit, and then they get conversations I'm sure they wouldn't have with other pro athletes.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, it's awesome. I really like the new era of players that aren't afraid to speak their mind on social media, and also not even that, just to be on social media, period, and like be active. It's cool because we don't. I mean, for a while there, we weren't even sure if we were going to get sports back for like a whole year and a half.
Dude, yeah, for real. It was
So-
sketchy there for a sec.
Yeah, I'm really glad everything. Also, shout out to Adam Silver. We don't need to go over basketball because we already know the deal. But great job on not having any COVID cases in the bubble. It would have just caused a lot of flack for them if even just one person caught COVID. And, it was a great job. It wasn't the most exciting playoffs because we missed out on some matchups. But that's really out of everybody's control. You just got to have your guys show up. And it was just I enjoyed it. What do you guys think of the playoffs? Just a little quick two cents.
Okay, just real quick, right off the top. The only thing that I did not like was just I missed so many great moments. I missed Philadelphia getting Okay, imagine if all these. I'm talking now like all the series happened at their place, and we're getting way off our football picks, so we'll get right back to it. But what we missed was Philadelphia was. The 76ers were going to get 100% booed off the floor and just shit was going to be thrown on the court when they got swept.
That would have been
And-
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that
And
would be great.
we missed out on it because that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
2, we missed out on Luka's jump shot in Dallas.
Yeah, that place would have fucking
Dude,
erupted.
Dallas would have erupted. Texas would have erupted. I don't even know what would have happened, but that
Yeah.
shot was like I don't know. That was one of the best shots I've seen in like watching the game. Like I don't even know what Dallas would have done, but I just wish that Dallas got to experience that 3-pointer. And 3, just the Lakers game, they won game 6, so that would have been in Miami. So they wouldn't have won it on their home court anyway.
Yep.
But just Staples Center NBA Finals.
Yeah, straight up.
That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like
some components we
it could have
missed.
played a factor in it too, because they were like, we want to win in Staples Center in front of the crowd. So they're like, all right,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a quick little goal.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Sixers, they won like I don't have the exact stat, but they won like 75% of their games at home.
Yes.
They lost every game on the road. So them getting forced to go to the bubble absolutely fucked them.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
they were, I mean, what were they, 4 seed?
I
think they were
6.
A 6 seed?
6.
Okay, so they wouldn't have started at home, but still, just to have a couple games in Philly, I think they might have got through the first round. They can't play on the road.
No.
And so, I mean, yeah, this bubble, I mean, it gave a lot of different options. I think that the Heat were just built perfectly for it, and it was a good try. It's better than nothing. It was better than no playoff basketball. Say what you want about it. I'm just glad we got to see some basketball, and I'm very happy LeBron James came on top. But I know plenty of people are not happy to see that.
What did you think, Miles, about the whole bubble thing?
I mean, you guys pretty much covered fucking everything. I kind of agree with everything you're saying. I mean, created a whole new experience in sports, period, and I'm sure they set a new precedent with how to do COVID protocols and all that, because I'm sure that's going to be a part of professional sports for a while now.
By far the most successful bubble we've had yet.
Oh, 100%.
And I think you just hit the nail on the head with the set the precedent, because if you remember, they were the first ones who said, we have a plan to play right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like we have already got this nailed down, dialed up. Like, let's go. We're just getting ready for. We're waiting on the okay to go, and then they finally got the okay to go. And look, how long were they in the bubble total?
I think it was like 82 days. Or
almost 2 months.
Almost 3 months, I think.
Yeah, so 2-3 months and not one case. I mean,
they
got something.
And only one time a dude tried to sneak a girl in.
And
Daniel House
didn't even get COVIDs.
And the players, I mean, the fact that they were able to work out a deal to where the players were accepting of this, like this wouldn't fly in the NFL. They were thinking about doing it in the MLB, and the players are like, hell no. Like, it's hard to get a big group of rich, powerful people, and all of them have to agree on something. You know, this was not ideal for the players. Like, they didn't see their family for the first month of this. So you could have gone out there and, you know, did your 8 games, go through the first round, and you never even got to see your family, and then you go home. Like, I don't know, that's a lot of time.
Go home, you're a loser, and you didn't see your family for a month.
Yeah, like, that's really tough. I'm just glad everybody was in it. There was, like, the boycott situations. The whole bubble almost blew up, but it all worked out, and wow. Just good job by Adam Silver. Keep it up. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen this next year, if we're going to bubble or not. But
Adam Silver, fan of the podcast, or friend of the podcast.
Friend. He's a friend.
Friend
and
of
a
the
fan.
podcast.
Soon fan.
And a fan. He was tweeting about us, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I saw something about Unscripted on there. I don't know. All right, you guys want to get into your picks?
Yeah, let's hop into some NFL football.
Let's hop into the bad headphones picks.
We got Texans Titans.
Oh, this is an easy one.
Dylan.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Titans in a rout. The Texans are just. How'd they do last week, actually?
Texans, they were in a dogfight with the Jags, but they came out on top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good for them.
Ooh.
They won with their interim coach, who I don't even know his name. But this is going to be a rout.
Romeo Cornell.
Ryan Tannehill is on a fucking mission.
Well, I'll get into my Titans rant at the end of this segment, but
All right,
Texans, baby. I want the Texans. I hate the Titans. I'm saying it right now. I'm never, ever in my football picks ever going to pick the Tennessee Titans ever again. And
Okay.
I'll get to it at the end of this segment.
I have a rant as well. I have a Bill O'Brien fucking rant, and it's coming because this guy. Oh, but let's keep moving because I'm gonna start screaming.
All right, Ravens Eagles. I think this one's pretty fucking
The
easy.
battle in the sky of the birds.
Let's make this guy the GM and the coach. That'll work
Bill
out
O'Brien.
great.
Okay, Bill O'Brien.
Ugh.
The battle in the sky. I'll take Lamar. I think it's gonna be close. I think it is gonna be close. I think
I like it.
I think the Ravens maybe win by a game-winning field goal or something, but I take the Ravens.
Ooh. I'm gonna take Ravens too. I don't think it's that close. I think the Ravens that's one thing they do. They take care of those shitty teams that they're supposed to beat. They win handily, and then there's like finally that one big playoff team that you expect them to like put up a fight against, and they normally lose. Shout out Lamar.
Falcons, Vikings.
Ooh, the old quarterback versus the old quarterback. Who's gonna win? It's not prime time. I'm taking Vikings. Yep, 10 a.m. Kirk Cousins going to be on a mission. There's going to be no pressure. Is there any fans out there in Minnesota?
I have no idea.
Minnesota.
I highly doubt
idea.
it. I mean, it's got to be freaking cold over there by now. They're not even going to want to show up anyway.
Indoor stadium, but okay.
Yeah, I was going to say it's cold, but
Still, I don't want to go outside.
I haven't heard of any spikes in cases in Minnesota.
Oh, true.
Give me the land of 10,000 lakes. Give me the Scandinavians. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah.
Give me the Scandinavians.
The Falcons are just a mess, man. I mean, they could have a 30-point lead. I'd still pick the Vikings. They could start the game 20-0. They could start the game 20-0, and I'm still taking Dalvin Cook and the Vikings to pull it out.
All right, we got the shitters and the Steelers, and I can't even really call the Browns the shitters because they're kind of good.
4-1.
Hey, I'm gonna go Browns. I think it's gonna be a good game. This might be a field goal. I think it'll be like a 23-20. Maybe a little bit higher scoring, but yeah, I don't know.
I like that.
I'm taking the Browns. Kevin Stefanski, he's found the formula to win.
Give me Steel. Give me the Steels.
I like that.
Give me the
pick, Zach.
Steelers.
I think the Steelers
They're
17-10.
having a great season.
They're gonna
I can't
shut-
take anything away from them.
Let me tell you right now that the Steelers are going to shut down the Browns.
Mm.
Mike Tomlin is not going to let Baker run around and do his thing. He's not going to let Odell showboat. I think it's going to be a slugfest. I think that the Steelers, I think no matter what, it's going to be like under 45 combined. But I'm thinking like like you said, except maybe reversed. I don't think the Browns score more than 14 points. I really don't.
Let's see the over/under on that.
Yeah, let's see the over/under real quick.
I'm curious. I mean,
The
Steelers
over/under is 51.
Under.
Steelers up front are pretty good, right?
Oh,
they
yeah.
got J.J. Watt's brother,
TJ
Watt.
He's a linebacker, but yeah, he's real good.
Okay, I don't know their
Cam
D-line,
Hayward,
but I know they're tough up front.
Stephon Tuitt, Cam Hayward. I think Cam Hayward's still there. Stephon Tuitt was a beast last week. I loved what the Steelers got going on. Just to me, they are the biggest Miami Heat type team, just because they're just tough.
Yeah,
it's a tough team.
Hey, Big Ben, what a guy!
Well,
He's having a good season.
off the field, not what a guy, but on the field, sure.
Oh well, we don't. Well,
Zach loves to hammer anyone
all-
for anything they've done off the field.
yeah.
I mean, we don't have to get into it, but it's a little scummy.
Wait, it's all alleged, okay?
It's a little scummy.
No one has been convicted of anything.
His bodyguard was outside the
Alright.
bathroom as he was in there with
my
an
God.
18-year-old girl.
No,
We don't have to get into it.
We don't have to get into it.
Next game.
But we're
Next game.
I fucking love it.
and on to the next.
Like, I'm sorry, Big Ben. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Big Ben.
Shit.
What is up with Steelers quarterbacks? Didn't Mason Rudolph? Didn't Myles Garrett hit him because he said a slur? What is up with the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I mean, okay. Let's attack this.
You want to go at
Let's
this?
attack
Because
this.
Myles
I mean,
Garrett.
It is Brown Steelers, so it
Myles
is.
Garrett did go nuts. Like,
He
I know
slammed
he's
him in the
gonna.
head.
No offense, he's kind of stupid. I don't think he's very smart.
For
I just think he just runs people over for a living, and he happens to be 6'8",
Well,
huge.
And he happens to be the biggest defensive player of the year candidate right now. But yeah, keep going.
But he really did overreact. Like something.
Yeah, it
I
had to have been
believe
something
something
more.
was said.
Something had to be said.
No one snaps like that, bro.
No.
But how are you gonna drop that while you got like Mason Rudolph? His coach is black.
Yes.
He has plenty of black players on his team.
The people
So-
protecting him.
Yeah, so I mean, if any of his players heard that, I'm sure they probably would have been like, "Fuck it, womp
Yeah.
on him."
Yeah.
So
Be like, fuck that guy up.
You
So
remember?
if he did say it, he was sly. So I am so up in arms in that. I still think we will never know the true answer.
Mhm.
Was Myles Garrett actually egged on to go,
Go
maniac,
ballistic.
or did he just go maniac? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. Marcus Smart at Oklahoma State was playing a game, and
Oh,
then we were
yes.
watching. Like I was watching. Loved Marcus Smart.
Oh,
I
this
loved.
one, I'm so team Marcus Smart on
Yo,
this one.
yeah, I'm.
'Cause this one was
Yeah, no,
blatant.
I'm team
You
Marcus
saw it.
Smart on this one for sure because all of a sudden, like, he was playing, and then all of a sudden he sprinted in the stands and socked a dude in the face. And then the first thing that went through my mind was, oh, he had to have said a slur because
he did.
there's no way you're gonna get Marcus. Like, he reacts, but he's not. No athlete is gonna run up and
off
punch
the
you in the
court.
face.
No.
Like the same with Myles Garrett. No one's gonna swing literally I don't even know how many pound
Yeah.
helmet at your head unless you say something that's really gonna piss him off, which
Yeah.
makes me think he did say it.
It's just not that serious until you like make it that serious.
Yeah.
And like if you don't know the Marcus Smart situation, there's a big fat old white guy sitting in the Oklahoma stands, right? It was like Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma or something.
I don't
right?
even know what it was.
I forget the actual game, but this guy drops the N-bomb in this guy's face. Like Marcus Smart he's the rave. When that year
he was so good.
everybody was talking about him in college. He was so good. Like he still is really good.
He's also
but
not the smallest guy. He's huge.
Yeah, he's
But-
a big motherfucker.
this guy really thought he was going to get away with just dropping that straight to this guy's face. And you know what? I don't even care.
Yeah,
I
good.
don't care that it was
Good.
a bad look for college basketball that day. Fucking,
Who gives a shit?
You know
No,
what?
Yeah, you deserve. If you're gonna
I'm
say
not
that,
supporting violence, but if that is your reaction, I am not going to take anything away from you.
we want to move. On, you want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Shout
Bengals,
out Marcus
Colts.
Smart. We need
We
more
love
people like
Marcus
that, though.
Smart.
We need dogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love Marcus Smart.
That's a media term. The Clippers, they're dogs.
Yeah.
So they're going to beat the Lakers because they're dogs.
Stephen A. Smith, Rough Riders. The Rough Riders.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Bengals, Colts.
No
Oh.
faith. No faith in the Cats.
No face in the Burrow Bengals?
No faith.
Yeah, no, this defense is too good in the Colts. Yeah, mark it up for both.
God, I would say like a 17-3.
I don't like Phillip Rivers though.
I hate
I don't
Phillip
like
Rivers.
that he's in the league. I don't.
Get him out.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett, his
I
backup
don't
is
think
better.
he's good enough. Yes, I thank you. I would rather fucking Jarrett Stidham. Like name
Brian Hoyer.
Just did him nice,
Okay,
bro.
no, not
Hoyer's
Brian Hoyer.
horrible.
Why?
Brian Hoyer.
Oh god. Get him out of the league too. Why are we paying him to be a freaking high school football coach half the season and then come on in and
He's like, fuck it, I guess.
start a game?
Get the shoulder warmed up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Didn't he play for he was on the Eagles last season, wasn't he? Like he had to come
He's
in when
been on,
Wentz
like,
got
6
the
different
fucking
teams.
concussion.
Did he? I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Oh yeah. The literally second round cuz the Eagles won first round
Oh, they
and then Carson
did.
Wentz freaking 3 plays into it is like, "Oh, I'm concussed." He didn't even look concussed. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? And then they throw in Brian Hoyer and they just lose the game. And they actually could have made it. I mean, they have nobody on the Eagles to actually make a playoff run. But why is Brian Hoyer your guy? Ugh.
That's a good
I can't
question.
answer. I can't answer that question.
Ugh. Get him out.
What do we got next?
Oh, we got Lions Jags.
Yeah, we got the Cats versus the Cats.
Oh wow, this is a game you gamble on because no one gives a shit about who actually fucking wins.
Nobody.
No one in the
See
world.
the odds on this one.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5 Jags.
So the Lions are favored.
Yeah, Lions are favored by 3.5, and then the over under's 54.5.
Okay.
That's way too high.
No, that's way too. No, I would still hammer the over. These teams suck. They're gonna just score.
It's just gonna be a shootout.
I'll
I
take
don't
the
think so.
Lions. I'll take the Lions.
I would take the Jags.
I was gonna say I might bet money
That's a
line
good little upset
Minshew.
bet.
Little Minshew plus 160.
Yeah, I would go for the Jags. It's a gamble, but hey, scared money never made money.
Yeah. Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a
That's
quick
a
little.
nice little 160 bucks.
That's like
You
a
throw
double
100 bucks
down
in.
when the dealer's showing 10, but you got 11, so it's like should
No,
you
gotta
double?
fuck it.
No, you just do it. You know.
If you're
Just
trying
do
to
it.
gamble, gamble. You know?
Scared money.
Yeah, if you play blackjack, you better know what I'm talking about.
So what were the picks?
I got Lions. He has Jags.
Yeah, I'm taking Gardner Minshew.
All right.
Oh,
Bears Panthers.
Let me go first on this one.
go ahead.
Teddy, Bridge, Water, Carolina. Give them to me. Give
Yep.
them to me right now.
Mark it for me too.
I'm
I'm rooting for Matt Rule. I really liked him at Baylor. I thought he did a remarkable job last year, and then he gets this job. You got Teddy, who's got something to prove, and they just need to win some games. They don't need to like go super far or make a crazy run. They just need to prove, hey, we're stable again. We're gonna be okay after Cam, and let's bring in some guys. Let's find some free agents. Let's get some trades. You know, yeah, I'm very high on the Panthers' future here.
All right, we got our podcast favorite football team versus the Giants.
Team. The
Oh.
football team.
We
I
got
love it.
We got a primetime NFC least matchup. Not primetime,
10
Sunday
a.m.
morning, 10 a.m. But, yeah, everybody really cares about this game. It's,
A lot of marbles on this game.
yeah, two of the worst teams in the league. The Giants are the worst team in the league.
Facts.
Jets.
They are awful. Actually, oh, yeah, the Jets.
Give me the Jets.
It's the battle of who
Bye-bye.
can be the worst in New York. That's just bad. But who would I pick? I'm gonna have to take football team.
Don't say it like that.
No,
That's
well,
our team.
well, have you heard about the shit going on with Dwayne Haskins? There's something about he was feeling quote unquote sick, and then he's just not showing up to practice. There's some weird shit going on over there. I don't know what Ron Rivera's
What?
got happening.
Did he get tested for the COVIDs?
I don't think I think it's like it's a Joel Embiid. It's like I got stomach pains in the middle of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's like, what? Come on, guy.
Where'd that come from?
Give me Alex Smith. Give me the football team. Alex Smith is going to
Oh.
bring us to the glory land.
So Smith is he full blown starter then?
I don't know because they said Kyle Allen could have came back last week, but he didn't. They just kept riding out with Alex. I honestly don't know if they've made a decision, but I hope it's Alex Smith because he's probably the number one guy I'm rooting for right now.
And just a little Giants note: Danny Dimes, worst pick ever. Worst pick.
Heard it here first.
Oh my! I mean, no, you didn't hear it here first. Everybody was screaming like, "Who is this Duke guy that you picked?" And what was he, like, second or third?
I think he was third or fourth. Yeah.
But he was the first quarterback off the board. I
No.
believe.
Who was the
that
first?
the Baker year?
No, that wasn't the Baker year. That was the Sam Darnold. Baker was with Sam Darnold. That was the Kyler Murray year.
Oh, it was.
Was it the Kyler Murray
yeah,
year?
I think you're
You
right.
could have picked
Yeah.
a lot of different guys over him. I mean, just Danny Dimes, get him out. He's not going to be in the league much longer.
Get him out. It's only the second
He
one.
looks the part. He doesn't execute the part. It doesn't matter what you look like. If you fits magic, hey, you can still win some ball games.
All right, let's move right into Broncos Pats.
The COVID game from last week.
COVID.
Give me the Pats. I don't know if Cam's back, but I don't like. I love the coach. I love
like
Vic
Stidham.
Mangio. I love Vic Mangio in Denver. I think what he's doing is good, but he just doesn't have the personnel. I mean, with
No.
Von Miller out for the season,
Drew Lock's out still.
Drew
right?
Lock is out. He's a good coach. He's not working with much. Patriots easy pick, kind of.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think, hey, pack it in, reload for next year, get some picks.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, with like
Yeah.
that, with those kind of like medium-sized markets, I think it's good to be up and down. Like with the Patriots, they set that precedent of we're going to try to win every year. But with the Broncos, I think you do need to rebuild, get some guys healthy, and get your team stacked up again.
Broncos. Bear with me here. They got kind of like a Dallas Mavericks feel to them.
No, they do. 100%.
They got a big Dallas Mavericks feel to
They're
them.
that dark horse team.
Not talked about, but could be there.
But like
They're a
I don't
couple
know.
years out for. They're
Yeah.
not this year, but I mean, I tell you, they swing it around. Elway's GM, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
oh yeah.
sir.
So they are well qualified and they know what they're doing, and that is such a huge thing for our franchise, is getting people to actually want to play there and stay there. You got to get along with your players. You can't just trade for Le'Veon Bell and then fucking have him sign him for 4 years, and then he never has one good game because your coach didn't even want him in the first place.
I mean, that'll lead us right into the next game on the board.
Yeah, let's
Love
get
it.
into it.
Let's get right into
Adam
it.
Gase, Adam Trash.
Jets Dolphins.
Give me the Fins. I don't even want to spend any time.
Yeah,
Just give me the
Fins.
Fins.
Fins, and you just let me finish my point
Go.
on these Jets here. It's like they're like the Knicks. It's just bad. Like, get a GM and a coach who are on the same page, because that's what it was, right? Adam Gase didn't want Le'Veon Bell,
Yeah.
but the GM did. So he's like, fuck it, we're gonna trade for him anyway. And then, sure enough, that GM gets fired that same year, and then Adam Gase is stuck with Le'Veon Bell, who he didn't want. So that's where your people upstairs weren't on the same page, and everything trickled down to fall apart to on the field. You can't win games. You drafted Darnold. He was supposed to be your guy. You're just a shit show. You're still a shit show. You will forever be a shit show, just like the Knicks. Good job, New York.
That was directed right at you, New York Jets.
I like
Yep.
this next game. It's
Giants can
the
take it, too.
Battle of the Goats, Packers Bucks.
I like this.
Packers are so hot, but I still want to pick my Tampa Bay. I'm taking
Put him on the board for the Bucks.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to forget what down it is this game. And the Packers are due. They're still undefeated. I don't think they're that good. I think they're good. Like, I think they're a Super Bowl contender this year, but I don't think they're going to go like 14-2 or anything. I think they'll come back to life, or come back down to earth, I mean. Probably be like an 11-5, and this will be the start of that. Go Tampa.
Wow.
What are you going,
Zachary? I disagree. I don't think they're coming back down to earth. I think they have playmakers. They got Aaron Jones and they got Devontae, which is more than Aaron Rodgers has had since last year. But no, I just think that the Packers have something this year that is just like kind of, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers is playing pissed because they drafted.
He is.
Is the guy?
Oh,
Love?
he
is that the guy's name?
Jordan Love, baby.
Jordan Love.
Utah
Utah
State.
State.
Go Aggies.
Go Aggies. Give me the cheeseheads, dude. I'm totally bought in on Aaron
That's
Rodgers
the smart
right
pick, but
I'm totally bought in.
I believe in Tampa.
now. Totally bought in right now.
Will not give up on that quite yet.
I like this next game too. Rams-Niners.
This is a good one. The Rams are really good this year. I think Sean McVay, he's got his team back. He's got like the trust of his team back. I don't know. Last year they were just all over. I forget their wide receivers, but it just seemed like they were always running the wrong routes. They were always just like looking back at Sean, looking back at Goff, and like, what happened here? And they still ended up 7 or 8.
Yeah, they were something like that.
And they barely missed the playoffs because their division is damn good. So, kind of like the Browns, they found their formula, in my opinion, and I'm taking Rams.
Yeah, double LA pick right there. Yeah, there's something about this year with the Rams that just looks so much like 2018, where it's like they're just so. I don't know. Jared Goff to me is like a Lou Will type. Like, it's just when he does what he does, it's like, whoa, that was smooth. Like, that was like, can you try next time? Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jared Goff has like a very, I can make like he has that Aaron Rodgers sometimes. I'm not saying Jared Goff is Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying Jared Goff has the ability at times to be like, wow, you make the game look really easy. Why can't you do that all 16 games? Like, I don't know.
Flashes of greatness, but then he has his Super Bowl, like his moments like he did in the Super Bowl where it was just like deer in the headlights.
Yeah. Well, when Belichick prepares for you for about 2 weeks, I don't know. It's just,
but that's a good division, and I mean, shit, they might win it.
Yeah, they might. They
So,
might. Oh, look
Good
at
for the
look at
Rams.
This is a good game right
is
here.
this what I think it is?
This is Chiefs-Bills.
This is
both coming off a
good.
loss last week. Both got something to prove.
Wait, who did Chiefs lose to?
They lost to the Vegas
the
Raiders.
Oh, I totally forgot they did. Oh my goodness!
I'll start this one off. The second the number 1 MVP candidate and the number 4 MVP candidate on Zach Lowe's big board of MVPs. Josh Allen's number 1, by the way, and Patrick Mahomes is number 4. Give me the Buffalo Bills at home. Well, it's not the disrespect. Maybe after the loss last week, you could say freaking Tannehill is better. I don't even know. But give me Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes is going to come into his frozen tundra. What is it, October? It's not even frozen yet, but still.
Frozen tundra.
Come in, go to upstate New York. I lived in upstate. I lived in Vermont, right next to upstate New York. Yes,
There
I
it
did.
is.
I lived right next to upstate
There it
New York.
is.
Got a little connection.
It was not in New York. It was in Vermont. Shout out Bernie Sanders.
But it was within walking distance,
Don't
so I'm
shout him
saying
out.
upstate New York.
Just kidding. Not shout out. Cancel that one.
Let me get Josh Allen. Let me get
All
Josh
right.
Allen.
All right. Well, chalk me up for Andy Reid coming off a loss. He's going to be well prepared. And, I mean, that's the best team in football, in my opinion.
This is going to be a great game. That's
Great
gonna be a
game.
great game.
Yeah, I really hope it's close. I hope the Chiefs don't just, come out too strong because I want it to be a good game for the sake of my love for football. And I think it will be. The Bills are damn good this year. And I don't think they'll go far in the playoffs, but I think they will win the AFC East this year, which is about time because those fucking Patriots can't stop winning that division.
Love it. All right.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick about the Buffalo Bills?
I guess.
Oh,
Bills.
well, I mean, it's not anything. It's not anything to do related with football at all. But
love
isn't
I
it
love
kind of
it.
funny?
Even
how,
better.
isn't it kind of funny how like their logo is like their city, and the Bills is like I don't know. Like think of another team that their logo is like
What do you mean?
being just like Buffalo Bills, and their logo is a buffalo. Like the city, they're like the Bills. They're, you know what I mean? Like the
Oh, I
Arizona,
see.
the Arizona Cardinals, and their logo is a cardinal.
What even is a bill?
It's
LA
like
Rams,
it's
they're
it's
LA.
like Buffalo Bill, like the frontiersman or whatever he was.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
yeah.
See, I don't even know the background on that.
And so like, and obviously you can't put a freaking dude's face on there, but like they have
Yeah.
an actual buffalo, which
and
is
they
the
can't
city.
be the Buffalo Buffaloes.
No, or they can't be the Bill Buffaloes.
The Rams are LA though.
No, but they got a little ram horn on there. They got a little
Hey,
ram horn
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah. True.
While we
Chiefs are an
while we're
Arrowhead.
off topic,
Yeah, stay off topic.
Rams. I really like their jerseys. Everyone was
oh,
shitting
yeah,
on
I
them.
did too.
I
know.
actually fuck
Oh.
with them. See, this is good. This is good. So why do you think they're bad? I think they look fresh.
Do
You
your
don't like the font or what?
do your glasses work? Do you see them?
I need a new prescription, so maybe it's not working out.
I just look at them and I'm like, I just feel like they're trying to throw too much stuff in my face with those jerseys.
Yeah.
I think that's what it
I
is.
feel you.
They feel very collegey.
But I kind of fuck with it. Like I fuck with the Diamondbacks jerseys too. I don't think Zach likes those either.
No, give me back the purple and
Okay,
green
yeah,
pinstripes.
obviously those are fire, but
Yeah, they'll bring it back. They'll bring like a modern version of those
Mhm.
type thing. But baseball, you can do a lot more because you play 100 games.
yeah,
so
you have four different jerseys
yeah.
and shit and five whatever.
I love like when they do like the Memorial Day and they got like the USA flag over their hat.
Their hat.
It's just baseball. You could do so much. In college football, you have like free reign if you have the money. Like Oregon, they got themselves like.
All right, we got Cardinals, and who's gonna lose to the Cardinals? Cowboys.
Is this the last game? Is this our nightcap
This
on
is
Monday?
it.
It is.
This is it, baby.
Cardinals have struggled lately.
Andy Dalton.
The Red Rocket.
Time to show out.
I mean,
What do you got?
I mean, are you saying that jokingly? Because I have the boys. I really
I
do.
have the boys too.
Yeah, I have the
Ooh.
boys. The Cardinals been playing like shit. Cowboys been playing like shit. But Cowboys are rejuvenated because now they have a cause to rally around. They have their guy, their leader. Their leader got hurt.
Over under set at 55.
I
Oh,
think,
over.
I think this is a big game for Cliff
Dude,
Kingsbury.
the Cardinals
too.
are favored by 2 points.
I would bet on the Cowboys.
I think it's a
And I'd
big
bet
game
the
for
over.
Cliff. I think he needs to make it a close one for sure because this defense on the Cowboys is trash. Like they really need. Cliff's gonna lose his job. They need to win more games.
They do.
Their division is too good to be average. Like they need to be competitive, especially against subpar teams.
Give me a parlay with the Cowboys. Cowboys the
Money
over.
line?
Yeah, give me a Cowboys with an over, and then give me Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Lions over, and then that's it. Just those two. I just want those two. That's what I want. That's the bet of the week. Yeah,
$100 to win 264.
not really a lot, but hey, I'll do it. That's what I want. That's what I want.
That ain't too bad.
So
my parlay, I'll show you my.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I would do a little Hail Mary parlay, to be honest.
No, we
not even a Hail Mary, but
we love a Hail Mary parlay.
I would go Browns Steelers under, Patriots Broncos under,
Ooh, I would do that under also.
Jaguars outright, and then the boys outright. Take that
See
one
that?
off.
How much you
Take
putting
that one
down?
off. 100 to win $2,000.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Let's do it.
Four pick parlay. It'd be under 51, under 45 in the under 51 Browns game, under 45 Broncos, Jaguars outright, Jaguars money line, Cowboys money line. I want to see what
That
that
would
is.
be
Just
insane.
Cowboys and Jaguars
so,
money
yeah.
lines.
Do you have to hit all of those
Four.
to win
yeah,
at all?
Yeah.
they'd have to. Every single one would have to hit.
So if you hit half, you just all your money's gone.
Yeah.
If one didn't hit, you're done.
Yeah, I had a couple parlay bets on golf last year that. Lucky.
But it definitely ups your winnings there.
oh hell yeah, the more picks you put together, the more shit you got going, bro.
I've seen some crazy basketball ones where like one guy won like 10 grand off like $100 because he
Dude.
bet on like every NBA team. and
Yeah,
he
there was one.
got every single one right.
I saw one Barstool. It was like a 13 pick parlay. They put like 35 cents on it, and they won like $3 grand or some shit. It was insane. Like they put less than $1 on it and won like $3 grand.
That's wild that they even let you make that bet.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever sports book that is, they probably switched their friggin' rules
Yeah,
after
like,
that. Like,
actually,
minimum
you
bet.
can't do that anymore.
At least like $5.
Do you want to let me do my Titans rant, or do
I
you want to
would
do your
love-
Hop
or
right
do you want to
into
do your
Dude.
Texans rant first?
No. Go with Titans. You've
Yeah.
had that ready.
Mine's a little lighter. Yours is going to be a little more pissed. I mean, I'm pissed, but
Oh,
yours
I'm pissed.
yours has more merit than
Oh,
mine
I'm
does.
mad.
But things are looking up because they actually finally got him out. But
Things that made us mad. So I'm playing someone in my fantasy football league this week, and I am up by, what was it? It was
Who are you playing?
Ryan Graham, running back for the Arkansas State Red Bulls.
Shout out Ryan Graham.
Shout out Ryan Graham. So I'm playing Ryan, and I'm up by, I think it is 14 going into the Monday night. So it was, I had Keenan Allen. He had Will Lutz, the kicker for the Saints. Keenan Allen has a touchdown catch, 10 points in the first quarter of the Chargers game. So I'm like 24 points up. He is the kicker, but he also has the tight end for the Titans. So Keenan Allen gets hurt. So the rest, he only has 10 for the whole game. Will Lutz drops 14. Okay. So that gives me, my math is all wrong, but basically I was up by about 12 or 14 going into Tuesday, and I think, okay, so the Titans tight end, Juno Smith, I think, quarter, Juno Smith has scored his points, and I am up by 2. I'm up by 2. The Bills are up 35-16. I'm thinking, perfect. Juno Smith, they're just going to give it to Derrick Henry, run this clock out. They're up by 20 with the ball with 2 minutes left. There's no reason to think I'm not going to win this game, right? Like, why would they ever pass the ball? Sure enough, 4th down and 1, Ryan Tannehill lines up under center, and they go for it with 1 minute and 30 left, and he QB sneaks for the first down. Okay? So now they're running. And they run another play at like the 5-yard line. They run a PA bootleg, and Ryan Tannehill throws a touchdown to Juno Smith to go up 42-16, or whatever the final score was, with 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. There was absolutely no reason to ever throw that ball or even run that play or even run that whole drive. What was the point? You could have kicked the field goal on 4th down. You didn't have to go for it on 4th and 1 up by 30 points or 20 points. So, in saying this, Juno Smith catches a touchdown pass with 1 minute left. I lose in fantasy. I am now 2-3. Could have been 3-2. Now I'm 2-3. So now, my rule, I will never, ever, 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 let me say it again, ever, let me look at the camera, ever pick the Titans, root for the Titans, have anything to do with the Titans.
Oh.
The Titans are now, I don't even know.
Blacklisted.
Yeah, no, they're blackballed. They're gone. You've been burned.
You've been burned. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, you're done. Ryan Tannehill, you're done. Derrick Henry, you're done. All of you, you're done. Juno Smith, especially, you're done. And you know who he's even more done?
Get rid of all of
Is
them.
Mike Vrabel, or Mike Cable,
Vrabel,
Vrabel
bro.
the cable guy.
I like Vrabel. He's
I like
an
Vrabel.
expat.
No,
expat
no,
lover.
I loved him up
The
until
only good expat coach.
I loved him up
Facts.
until 1 minute left when he decided that he needed to win by 30. Did Vrabel, the cable guy, have the over-under and he needed it? I don't know. Little fishy. Fuck the Titans. I will no longer be picking the Titans. That is my rant. I'm done. You made me lose in fantasy because you had to score one more touchdown up by 30. I'm sorry. Titans, you're burned. You're done.
Love it.
That's my rant. I'm sorry. No Titans. Sorry.
All right. So now let's get
Same
to another ex-Belichick coach.
Wait, hold on. He used to be a Patriots coach?
Yeah,
No,
that's
he-
the only fucking reason he
Vrabel?
got hired.
No. Bill O'Brien.
Bill
Oh,
O'Brien.
O'Brien. Yeah.
He
I don't want to
thinks-
get you on a tangent, but yeah, he was.
Bill O'Brien. Yep. He comes from the Belichick tree, and maybe his name's Bill too, so maybe he thinks he's Belichick. And so I don't even know who the owner of the Texans is, and it doesn't really matter because it could be anybody. You don't make your fucking coach your GM. You don't do that.
I 100% agree.
I don't care.
I agree as well.
I don't care who it is. It could be John Elway, great GM, and you make him coach. You just don't. You don't do that. It's one or the other. And be prepping for the short distance. If you don't have two people like specifically doing that job separately, you can't combine that together.
And the Detroit Lions' success on their. I just feel like that. I just feel like as a whole, their players are just really bad. I just feel like their personnel,
they don't have any,
their players are just bad. I mean, I don't like Matt Stafford. I don't like. You keep going on your Texans. Did you get?
Stop hiring coaches because they worked with Belichick. Never come. We should have fired, not we, but they should have fired Bill O'Brien the second he got rid of DeAndre Hopkins. That owner should have been. What did you just do? You just got rid of all my box office. You got rid of the one guy that Deshaun Watson. I mean, if I'm a free agent, I might be looking elsewhere because this is just a joke of a franchise to have that good of a team and to be competitive, and then you just blow up your team because your coach can't get along with your players, and you destroy your cap because you pick up some old washed up players with that running back who I don't even know his name from
David
the Cardinals.
Johnson.
Yeah, what are you doing? The guy was good like 4 years ago, and he was a running back. So that means, he 4 years on a running back is like 12 years on a quarterback. So I don't really have a whole lot more to rant, but just I'm glad he's out because I was never a fan of him. I thought they were always going to be better than they were, even though they made the playoffs. And it's like, oh, respect. You make the playoffs in the NFL. That's tough to do. But I never liked how Bill O'Brien. I mean, they could have beat the Chiefs last year. They had a 21-point lead. And what did they do? Choke it away.
Exactly. Side note to that, Deshaun Watson can't leave. I'm pretty sure didn't he sign that big extension?
Oh, he did.
He did sign a big extension.
Can I get a side note in here real quick?
Go.
For anyone that was watching on Twitch, we did lose connection and we are back live again. It's a separate video now. So we're live on there. I don't know if Facebook or Mixler went off, but we're back live again.
All right.
That's
little
I'm glad we got it
difficulty.
fixed. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's funny you guys are talking about the tree because, it's the same thing. Brett Brown is part of the Greg Popovich tree, and it's like, I don't know. It works out in some cases. I know the NFL and the NBA are different, but it, like you said, Vrabel under Belichick, it worked. But remember when Josh McDaniels left to Denver, it didn't really work. And then I don't know. It's and then in basketball you got Budenholzer. Budenholzer was a Popovich guy, and now he's on the Bucks, and now he's doing really good. He can't really get out of the playoffs. So I mean, I guess if you're judging success on that, then yeah. But I mean, he has a coach of the year, so I mean, it's not like he's a terrible coach. But I don't know. The coaching tree thing is really like I don't know.
Some of these guys are just getting jobs for connections and not because they're actually the guy.
I have a philosophy actually about it. It's funny. I actually have a philosophy about like hiring a coach nowadays. Like the White Sox. The White Sox #1 guy they want is Tony La Russa, the old Cardinals manager and the old
yeah, he's a goat, bro.
yeah, and the old
GOAT manager.
See, I'm under the impersonation in sports. I'm hiring the young blood to come coach. I'm hiring the Sean McVay, the Matt LaFleur. I'm
Let me ask you
the
this.
Sam Cassells, the Ty
Yeah.
Lues. I'm
The
hiring the young guy.
Lincoln Rileys.
I'm asking
The
you,
Craig Councils.
let me ask you this. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
10/14/2020, 8:18 p.m.
Thank you.
Are you taking, if you have the opportunity, McVay or Belichick?
Oh, I still got to take Belichick.
I think I have to also. I would love to have. I don't know.
That's
I love McVay though, but
That's
you
my
can't.
point.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't give me Sean McVay and Bill Belichick though.
You
That's
said young
come
blood,
on.
and you gave Sean McVay as one of your
And-
fucking examples.
But that's like a coaching vacancy. If I have Bill Belichick, there's never gonna be a vacancy.
And my
I'm saying
thing,
for a team that's
okay,
struggling.
a team that can't just go get a goat.
Yeah.
I say that you hire the next young guy and let him.
Well, what do you think about like Joe Madden going to the Angels? in
I hated
MLB?
it. I hated it.
You
I
don't.
wanna-
You don't like that?
You know, like I don't even know if he wants to be a manager. But what about like a David Eckstein for the Angels? You won
Yeah,
a World
I like
Series
that.
there, like
Dude, you know who I want my next manager to be for the Red Sox?
Let's
Sorry
hear
to
it.
get off topic.
no.
Jason Varitek.
I would love that.
Dude,
See, that's
Tech
a
would be
young.
great.
That's
That
a
would be
young
sick.
blood. I mean, young. He's like what 42, but still,
Yeah.
like he was the captain for you guys for
Yeah,
like
he
37
wore the
years.
C.
He's been one of the bench coaches or catching. He's been some involved with the organization coaching for the last couple of years too. So he's already got a relationship with the
Mhm.
guys.
He was clutch too. Like he didn't have great like batting average, but then he would show up in the playoffs
Exactly.
big
Oh,
time.
he was. Wasn't
And
him
that's your
just?
catcher, baby.
And
It's
he
your
beat the
locker
shit
room
out of
basically.
A-Rod.
Yep.
Did he really beat the shit out of A-Rod?
Dude, that's like one of the
Oh
most famous
yes,
fights
yes,
where he's
yes,
shoving
yes,
his
yes,
glove
yes,
in his
yes,
face.
yes.
I don't know that he beat
Ah.
the shit out of him, but it was a good, good
That's what
little.
I was like. Wait, he beat the shit out of him. What? But no, yeah.
A-Rod deserved it.
Yeah,
I-
fuck A-Rod.
I'm under the impersonation that if like say I'm the insert shitty team here, say I'm that team, and I'm
the
like
Washington football team.
I like Ron Rivera, but yes,
No, I know.
but like yeah, insert shitty team here. What do I want in a coach? And it's just like the Kings. They hired Luke Walton. I liked it at the time because I thought Luke Walton is the guy that I like. He's the kind of thing that I'm talking about right now. He's young, he's lively, fresh out of the league, but he's obviously not turning out well. But I'm just under the impersonation. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But young guys, coaches, I like it. The Craig Council for the Brewers, the LaFleur, like I said, the McVay, the Carlos Beltran when he got hired. I loved it, even though he had the
Quickly stepped
scandal.
down.
Yeah, but I loved it. I was like, I love hiring guys fresh out of the league.
You like young blood.
And I just think for a shitty organization, that's what
That
you need
needs
to
a
get
little-
over the top.
It needs a jump start.
Yeah.
I
I
like
think-
that. I like that.
For
I agree.
specifically just football, the big reason simply why I'd pick not McVay, but Belichick over McVay is I just like a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah. I agree.
Like Vrabel, he's defense guy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
And
was
what do you know?
a-
He's a good Belichick coach.
He was a linebacker. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
I was gonna say. I think he's a linebacker.
I'm pretty sure Bill O'Brien is on the offensive side. All these offensive-minded guys. I mean, maybe even Andy Reid. He barely just got his first Super Bowl last year, and I mean, he should have had probably 3 or 4
Mhm.
by
The
now.
huffing puffing walrus.
So I'm
Goat.
always gonna rock with a defensive-minded coach over a offensive-minded coach, just for the NFL, because that is what wins you games. If you can stop these guys, or just give them pressure, because it might be 30-30, but if your defense is giving them pressure in that fourth quarter, you're sending 5 up front, and you're getting guys in the quarterback's face. That changes the whole game, and if you can corral your defense, you can have Gardner Minshew up there and still go 8-8.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Defense.
Peyton
Yeah.
Manning last Super Bowl.
Exactly. Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer. Fun
Nick-
fact:
Nick
my
Foles.
parents went to high school with Trent Dilfer.
Ah.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
He's in NFL Street, the most goated GameCube game of all time.
That is goated.
But he
That
is
game
trash in that game.
yeah. But yeah, these young coaches just, I don't know. Is it the young? It has to be the blood and just like the enthusiasm for and just the connection to the players, because they're not some 50-year-old telling them what to do. They're like 10 years older than them, and they have the pedigree of like, I mean, LaFleur and McVay weren't NFL players, but I don't know. I just think hiring former players or young guys is just it's a game changer for some of these organizations, and it can be the spark that puts them over the top. It also could be detrimental because you're hiring a 36-year-old into a locker room. But these guys are just having success right away, and I think if you want to take a chance on someone, why not take a chance on a guy who's young? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to hire a guy who's bounced around the league for 5 different teams and then he got to the second round one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just going to reset and get a whole new guy who's never coached in the NBA before, who's been an assistant and who's been around the game and who's played the game, because he's going to come at it with a different point of view than a guy who's been with 4 different teams and made the playoffs 4 different times. Okay, yeah, but I don't know. Give me a guy who's brand new. Like
He's trying to prove himself.
Someone that comes to mind is like a Brad Stevens. He was a great
Yeah.
coach at Butler, and he had no NBA, and the Celtics just brought him in, and now he's definitely regarded as one of top 10 coaches in the NBA. He's really, really good coach, and they brought him in, and he's a college guy. He wasn't freaking Jason Kidd. He wasn't just some guy that you're picking because he's a name. You actually picked a good coach who was ready to just come in there, put his, as Kyrie, we don't need a coach. We don't need a guy to come in here and put his philosophy on the game. No, Brad Stevens said, here's my philosophy. Let's run it. They've been good, but they're young. The Celtics, I mean, they got a couple finals appearances coming in their near future here. They're so close.
And even talking about Kyrie, like that Steve Nash hire, that fits the mold that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just a guy who's just, I don't know, hasn't coached before, been around. He's worked out. He worked in the Warriors organization. He wasn't necessarily a coach, I don't think, but he was very in depth and intertwined with the players. And which, I mean, like, if you want me to give like some, like the Clippers, I think Ty Lue is a good hire for you. I think that's fine.
Yeah, you might as well.
You might as well. But for the Rockets, I'm telling you, the Rockets should hire Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell is the second assistant for the Clippers behind Ty Lue. He won 2 rings for the Rockets with Hakeem and Robert Horry and Clyde, and he was a point guard in the NBA, and the word around the street is that point guards make the best coaches. If I'm the Rockets, I don't know why I haven't hired Sam Cassell yet. He won 2 rings for your organization. He won a Rookie of the Year, few-time All-Star, played with KG in Minnesota. He's played with Hakeem. He's played with a Hall of Fame people. He has the pedigree. He's been an assistant coach. I mean, if I'm the owner of the Rockets, how is this not a no-brainer? How are you not? I know Eckstein probably doesn't want to be a manager, but those are the type of guys I'm trying to look for if I'm the owner of these teams.
I like it.
It's hard to find. Hard to find a good coach.
Very hard to find. Very hard to find.
It's really hard to corral a professional team in any sport and actually get them to buy in. It's a whole different phenomenon when you actually see that team chemistry. Like, I mean, not necessarily the best example, but I mean, the Lakers toughed it out because they actually stayed together. Frank Vogel did a great job. Did Doc Rivers keep his team together and corral the troops? No. And they couldn't even make the Western Finals. And so it's not even always like Doc Rivers is a very well-respected coach, but he just wasn't their guy. He'd been there so long, and he let too much slide with the new guys in. And sometimes the fit, just what was working, no longer works. But yeah, coaching is so important, and it's hard to really see because it's all the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's all the stuff that you don't actually see until they're on the court or on the field, and then you're like, why are these guys looking so flat? Why are these guys looking like they don't know what they're doing? Half the time, it's not even the players. It's just the game plan was bad from the start.
I kind of want to throw, just talking about this makes you want to throw out a conspiracy theory.
Do it.
Love it.
You guys want to hear just wild, came up with it
Yes.
about 30 seconds ago, but it's starting to make a lot of sense. Okay. Clippers, you need a coach. You're listening. Zach Lowe is one of your influencers, and the Clippers organization is listening. Steve Ballmer is listening to me talk about how much I love young head coaches and former players. So here's what the Clippers are going to do. Okay, they are going to persuade. Hear me out. Chris Paul. Chris Paul has not won a ring yet. Chris Paul is coming down on the peak of his career. I mean, I don't know. It depends on where he goes next year. But if I'm Chris Paul, I led the collective bargaining agreement with the bubble in the NBA. I haven't won a ring yet. I am 35 going on 36. I don't really have the wear on my legs like I used to. My knowledge of the game, I'm the point guard. I'm going to hang him up, go take the head coaching job over in LA for the Clippers. And I'm going to lead the Clippers to their first title ever. And I'm going to get my respect that I wanted as a player as far as winning rings. Except I'm going to lead this Clippers team who hasn't won a ring ever, who choked in the second round of the playoffs. I'm going to lead them to their ring. And then that's how I'm going to get my respect at the basketball world. Because I don't know. I don't know if that's how he's thinking. He probably wants a ring as a player, and I'm probably sound like an idiot, but I love it. Chris Paul, head coach, Clippers, it's happening. Get a ring.
I like that, but I don't see it happening.
Absolutely bizarre, but
It's a conspiracy.
I like it, but I don't see it happening for another 2-3 years.
yeah, I mean,
Maybe even 5.
Not
that's
anytime
so
soon.
tough. Yeah, I think Chris Paul would need to take some time away from the league, not be considered like a player before he hops right into coaching. But hey, that would be sick. He's a great leader, like, and not everybody. It's like a Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. But if he got the right group, he'd have to take over. I don't think he could take like a Clippers. Like I think he would have to take over like a Hornets or like a team that has no names and get him to all buy in, and then you pick up your guy or two. But
I like that.
Hey, either way, Chris Paul, I think he'd be a great coach. I think he'd be a great head coach.
I think head coaching is definitely in his future.
He'd really have to I don't know, like take a step back and not be too harsh, because these new era players are soft. They're like, oh my God, he said I had a bad practice. It's Karl Anthony Towns mentality.
Yeah.
And that's you got to find your dogs.
Yep. You put a dog in a kennel full of kittens, he's gonna bark. You put a dog in a kennel full of dogs, he's gonna fit right in.
I love that.
I stole that quote. I stole it from.
love it, though.
Who said it? Udonis Haslem said it about Jimmy Butler, I believe. I stole it, but makes a lot of sense.
That's pretty good.
I like
That's
that.
a player coach. Haslam was out there on the bench coaching, dude.
Oh, he was.
He was never getting in the game.
No.
But he was like sweating on the bench, screaming and like calling out the defense, and said, like, I don't know how much credit he actually gets, but I feel like he was definitely a big guy, and like getting Bam, like, dude, right now, let's go. And hey, that's huge. It's huge in a locker room.
I think he definitely gets his praise. Everyone loves him. He's been in Miami like 16 years. Everyone undrafted out of Florida. Yeah. Everyone loves. He's gonna be a assistant for Spoelstra as long as he wants.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get a little nice job with the Heat. He's literally gonna be the Miami Heat. That's him.
Good for him. It
is
great
good
career.
For him. Great and insane career.
It's wild that he's still in the league, because I remember like as a kid playing like NBA Live 07, and he's in there.
And that 15-foot jumper.
Yeah. And yeah, that was before the whole league changed, and that was actually a good shot. Now we just have this 3-point shooting bonanza.
The long ball.
Love it.
I do like it. I think basketball's more fun to watch like that. I don't think the 80s style is as fun as everyone acts like it. Like I watch those old highlights, and it's a lot of hand checking. It's a lot of fadeaway jumpers that miss half the time.
A lot of runners, and like floating jumpers.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys, like, they're not even closing out on like mid-range jumpers, because they're just so used to people only shooting in the key. I think the game's just evolved into a better place. You can have a Steph Curry who's only 6'2" or 6'3", and it's just fine, even though he's a liability on defense. Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is. He absolutely is. But even though he's a liability on defense, I mean, your offense makes up for it when you average like 27 in your sleep.
Imagine leading the league in steals and someone saying that they're a liability on defense.
When did he do that? His MVP year?
2016.
Oh, so the year he choked it, 3-1?
Okay.
All right. Are you guys still going on this, or can we transition?
We good.
Let's bridge this over to something.
Bridge this over to something. I'm going to direct this to both of you. And Munch, I do want you to chime in on this, even if you don't know what the fuck any of these guys are or what's going on.
Roger that.
Even if a name sounds cool, go, I want that guy. I want to hear it.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to transition over to a little bit of golf because, shocker, I want to talk a little bit of golf because I like golf. So, Zach, I don't know if you've been paying attention to this week, the CJ Cup.
Nope.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one normally takes place somewhere else. I don't think it normally takes place in Vegas, or I could be wrong.
Wasn't the Shriners just in Vegas?
Yes, the Shriner is in Vegas, and I want to say that the CJ Cup is normally not.
Oh, go up. I think it said.
It's normally in like South Korea.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah.
it says Jeju Island, South Korea.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's normally from South Korea, or normally in South Korea, but because of COVID, it's at Shadow Creek.
Okay.
Yeah, Shadow
Okay.
Creek, which is, I'll switch our stream over so you can see what we're looking at. Badass looking course from what I've seen. Do you have any picks or any guys that you're liking this week?
Okay. Okay. I have my pick, but I don't know if I want to pick him now or if I want to wait till the Masters. If that
Okay.
makes any sense.
Yeah,
but I'm just gonna say.
I'm gonna pull up odds here soon. Oh, this is where Tiger
It's
and
a
Phil had
beautiful
the match.
course. Where is this at?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I'm loving these mountains back here. What a great...
Oh, their little one-on-one match.
Yes.
Yeah.
The match took place here. Yeah, this place is fucking incredible.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is breathtaking.
So, great venue to switch it to if it can't be in South Korea. So, let's go with some odds. See what we got
so
here.
wait, so this was supposed to be in South Korea?
Yeah, it's usually in
Yes.
South Korea.
Holy
CJ
shit.
Cup. All right, let's see. Let's go back to Bovada, actually.
I
Let's
like
see
that.
what we
I
got
like
going
that.
there.
Without taking a look at the odds, the person who I think is going to win, like, I don't know. I just think there's some guys that you just you wake up the sleeping giant and you think, wow, okay, I think he's just going to do it. And I think Rory has woken up. I think he's finally fed up. And I don't know. I think we've been saying this for like 5 years or 6 years since his last major, but he's doing there it is right there, the ball speed thing. He's trying to up his ball speed, he's trying to up his distance, and I think he is like, oh, DeChambeau can do this, okay, well, I'm gonna do it, but I'm better.
Half his fucking size.
But he's better at golf, like that's the thing.
Oh, 100%.
He's a way better putter, he's way better like from 150 in than DeChambeau is.
100%.
And it's like, I think that Rory, that press conference, I don't even know what he said verbatim, but he basically was just like, I'm gonna come back hitting the balls farther too.
He said,
like
yeah, for the last couple of weeks I was working on some stuff. He got his ball speed up to 190 and 340 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think Rory's gonna win this week. I want to pick him for the Masters, but the thing with golf is that you can't pick a guy to win before the major, because no one ever wins 2 weeks in a row. I mean, I know
Yeah.
Masters isn't the next week after, but
I agree. But look at DJ in the playoffs this year.
well, yeah, but he didn't win the major. He didn't win a major back to back.
That's facts. That's
Whoever
facts.
wins the
The
tournament
major?
before the major, do not pick them in the major. But anyway, I like Rory this week. I think Rory's probably going to win by 5 strokes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
you like a little
Ooh.
blowout.
I think he's just pissed right now. I think he's really mad right now. I honestly do.
I think he's pissed that he's being overlooked.
Yes. Look
Yeah.
at that. He's plus 1,200. That's
Hey.
third best odds. Tied for third best odds, but
How's Koepka been? I love that guy.
Koepka, he took off the last major because he was hurt. So I think he's playing this week. I could be wrong. Yeah, he
really
says
like
he's plus
that guy.
2,800.
That's my pick.
Your boy
Run the
Rombo's
table,
favored.
baby.
Rombo, yes. Where's my guy? Where's my guy Bryson and Ricky?
Are they even playing this week?
Ricky's right there plus 66.
I was gonna say Ricky. I don't know that Bryson's even playing.
Good for him. Save it for majors, buddy.
Exactly. He's gonna go. He's like, I'm only hitting the ball 360 yards in the air. I need 370. I'm not gonna play this week.
Is Ricky the flashy guy?
Yeah.
The guy with he had the
Yeah.
long hair, wears the orange, the Puma guy.
So you know who I like a lot this week because he plays super well in Vegas?
Let's hear it.
Patrick Cantlay.
Didn't he win? He won the Shriner, didn't he? Or who won the Shriner?
The Shriner was Martin Laird
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Cantlay.
in a playoff.
I was seeing the Cantlay Vegas stats, and I did see that they
He's
were
nice,
crazy.
bro. Yeah, he's nice. I also gotta like my boy Fleetwood.
Fleetwood
Even though
or die, baby.
he's been playing like dog shit lately, but he's my boy. I like him.
Abraham Answer plus 5,000. Love that guy. Louis. Love Louis. I don't
Louis
know.
Just steady Eddie, bro.
I see that second tier. I don't know. I picked Rory, but this feels like a second tier tournament to me. This feels like God, I want to say Paul Casey, but he's never going to win it.
It does, but I see what you're saying. I agree.
It doesn't feel like a Rory win or a JT win.
You know who I think might win this week, he's going to play well. I don't know that he's going to win, and I think is going to be a sleeper in the Masters. Sergio.
Hey, shout out Mackenzie Hughes. How in the hell do your parents name you a girl's name?
Mackenzie Hughes actually has
He just won a couple weeks ago.
You want to hear a little thing about Mackenzie Hughes, Dylan? Is they do like the playoffs, so like
I've never heard of Mackenzie.
He's Canadian. I don't know.
Yeah, Canadian guy.
Canada.
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 So
Weirdos.
basically,
just
like
kidding.
there's the 3-week playoff or 4-week playoff. What is it? I don't even remember because I just watched it last week. But so basically, if you make it to the final week, the final weekend of the tournament, so you make the top 30, you win a fuck ton of money. We went over that.
Yeah.
So like last place wins, what was it, like 500,000?
Yeah, it
something
was
crazy.
like 200,000 or something like that.
So basically, Mackenzie Hughes was 31st on the 18th hole, and he nailed a putt to get to 30th to get into the final week. Because
Yeah, it was like a
Damn.
6-footer.
if you're 31, you don't move on next week, and you don't get $250 guaranteed $1,000. So he had
So he clutched up.
he clutched up, made the putt, and
It was
was
a
going
testy little putt
going
too.
crazy on the 18th hole. He's like,
Oh,
yeah, because then he made the 30th spot or 29th spot, and then he
I don't even know what he ended up.
Yeah, I don't know.
but
At least he made his money. So
yeah, exactly.
cool
Yeah.
little thing about Mackenzie Hughes.
That's got to be nice to you're 30th or whatever. You're at the bottom of the board. You're not expecting to win, but at least you made your money, and then you can kind of just play loose. Like, fuck
You're
it,
not worried
I
about it.
run
You're-
the table.
You're
yeah.
not Dustin Johnson where you're like, oh shit, I got a 2-shot lead. I got 10 shots over the last guy.
Yeah.
So
You're just playing
better not
loose.
fuck this up.
At the very end of the day, yeah, it's not like you have $1 million on the line. You made your 200. Let's see if I can make $1 million.
Yeah.
If
15
not,
million.
that's all right.
At that point, it's like you're saying, it's house money.
Yeah.
You're playing with house money.
100% house money.
You're just
You're
trying
not
to pad that
expected
bank
to
account.
do anything, and I mean, hey, at that point, I would just be happy to be there. You make it to the.
That's exactly
what?
exactly what he was cheering himself on for, was that he made it.
I think it was his first
Did he
time.
make it to like Sunday, or did he make it to like
No, so like
the last 3 days or
the
whatever?
last 4 days. He made it to
Okay.
the last 4 days. So he played the whole 4-day tournament.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the week before he had to do it, and then he made the final one. And then what was I just about to say? I think that was his first time making it to the Tour Championship too.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever made it to the final stage yet.
Well, good for him, Mackenzie Hughes. He's perfectly comfortable with himself and his name, so shout out.
Canada. Shout out Canada.
Shout out Canada.
Wonder if we got any international Canadians here.
Do we have odds for? We gotta have. See, this is the shit that I would bet on right here. So like, there's these 3 are playing. You just pick who plays the best.
Yes.
I would parlay a lot of these, and they're all almost all plus, unless you
That's
got like
cool.
Ricky with 2 guys you never fucking heard of.
Michael Thompson, Clay Thompson's dad's out there.
Yes, it is.
For real?
No.
I was gonna say, it was a celebrity tournament.
Michael Thompson, that's a fucking Rick and Morty name too. Sorry, just triggered in my head. I like that. Okay, European Tour, fuck that. Do we have Masters
We
odds?
need a new season on that, by the way.
Oh, this is what I like too, bros. You can bet on top 5 finishes.
Oh,
that's
yes.
Or top
I
10,
do like
top
top
25.
10s.
It's all, yeah, I like that. Come on, there's got to be fucking Masters here somewhere. There's no way they don't have Masters odds. Okay,
I'm
check
sure
this.
there's somewhere. I don't know if they're on that website in particular, but
Yeah, Bovada might not have him.
Does Phil just play like the older?
Oh yeah, here we go. Masters 2020.
Phil does
Filmmakers-
whatever he wants.
But is Phil still playing with like the pros, or is
Yeah.
he playing with older guys?
Oh, so he's kind of bouncing back and forth. This week he's playing in the Champions Tour event, which is the senior tour. And then, like, the one he played, he was the wire-to-wire winner. So, like, after the first day, he was in the lead and then never lost it and won. And so he's playing in another one this week.
Well too.
Oh, 100. He's probably still made over $1 million or close to it that week. And then, so this week he's playing. He's just kind of bouncing back and forth, which, I mean, more power to him.
yeah,
He's
I
probably
mean,
just
if
like,
you're
let's
that
pad this
good-
motherfucking bank account.
Yeah, if you're that good, yeah. I mean,
And
you
if
don't
you know
need
you
to
can
win.
go out and kick the shit out of him for a weekend, like, might as well.
I know, like that only sport in the world where you could just be like, yeah, I'm 65 or 55 or whatever it is.
I think it's just 50, right?
I think he's
It's just
50.
50.
There might be
No,
48
the
or
cutoff
something.
for the Champions Tour.
Yeah, it's 50.
Oh, okay, so he's still in his 40s.
I
He
don't
could
know.
be
He could
I
be
don't
upper
know.
40s. He's 47 maybe, 48.
He is 50.
50
Oh,
on
he's
the
50.
dot.
Yeah,
so
I
this
think.
is his last year. He can compete in.
No, he can.
No,
he can play on.
compete as much as he wants.
Yeah, he can play as long as he wants on the PGA Tour. He's probably got exemptions into majors and
Yeah.
shit for
That's-
lifetime.
So once you
almost.
once you make a name for
Yeah.
yourself, they make
Ooh,
exemptions.
And if you win the Masters,
the Masters.
like say you win the Masters at 24 years old, if you are 94 years old and can play golf, you can play in it.
You can literally enter into the Masters
That's
tournament.
really cool.
No matter what, if you win the Masters, you have a lifetime entry,
That's
which is kind of
amazing.
sick.
That's
That
awesome.
really is cool.
Which is great because like every Masters, you got like Freddie Couples out there, and you got like VJ
Yeah,
Singh,
yeah.
and like you got some of the guys out there that don't normally play on the tour, and they'll stop by in the majors or an event or two that the course isn't 7,500 yards, like it's a 7,200 yard course or whatever, and they can kind of hang with them. The distance isn't a big deal.
yeah.
They'll kind of bounce back and forth. But Phil, I like Phil because Phil can still compete on the big level, and then he's still saying, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go take some money from the old guys this weekend."
Yeah, that's badass. Oh, and one name jumping out to me, the guy Molinari.
Francesco,
Oh, Francesco.
He was the guy that was like down the stretch with Tiger when he won the Masters, right? Am I remembering that right?
No, he was down. They were down the stretch in Carnoustie.
the
in the
Open.
Okay,
They went
okay.
wire to wire with each other in the Open.
I think I was working at Cata still, and
Yes,
I
yes,
believe
yes,
I was
yes, yes.
watching that, and yeah, I like that guy. Cool
Italian,
name,
yeah.
and yeah, I like the way he played.
He's the first Italian to win.
The Open, yeah.
The Open,
or
right?
maybe it
Or
was
a-
like the
a
first
major?
one in like. Oh, it might have been a
Wow.
major in general.
I think it was a major in general. I could be wrong.
And Dylan, the Open is like the Masters is only the biggest tournament to like the
the
USA.
U.S.
guys.
Yeah.
The Open is the biggest tournament to everyone outside the U.S.
Okay.
So him winning that from Italy was like
Huge.
pandemonium.
And it was even huger.
That's a
new
great word.
You like that?
Bigger.
Enter it into the dictionary.
Like that fucking big brain right there.
Is Webster listening?
Webster, take notes. So, oh fuck, that totally threw me off. What I was just about to say. What were we just? Give me back in.
Open.
Open. Oh yeah. So Shane Lowry, or was it Lowry?
It was Lowry. You talking
Lowry
about
that
last
won.
year?
Yeah, that won it in Northern Ireland. And
Yeah.
he's from Northern Ireland
He's from Ireland, but yeah.
or
He's
Ireland,
Irish,
whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
he won it in Ireland, and he's from Ireland. Can you imagine the fucking pubs after that,
Oh, yeah.
bro?
No, the thing with that one is he's from Ireland. The tournament was in Portrush in Northern Ireland, which is two separate countries, and Rory is from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, Rory's from Northern.
And-
I want to say he's from Northern Ireland, bro. I
No,
could be
he's from
wrong.
regular Ireland.
Irish professional golfer.
Yeah,
He's from the
I'm walking
regular-
in that pub.
Yeah, he's from the regular.
Yeah.
I'm getting me
You're
a
right.
Guinness or whatever the hell they drink.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
2019
Guinness.
Open
Oh, they
Championship.
drink everything, not just a Guinness.
I'm getting the most stout beer that tastes disgusting.
Oh no,
and
they're probably
drinking-
going fucking Jameson or whatever the fuck
Oh,
Irish
Jamo.
whiskey they drink
Oof.
there, and just fucking got
JMO.
That's
The
right.
proper 12.
All right, let's look at Masters odds
Ooh.
real quick, and then we can move on if we want to move on. So we got Bryson favored, shocker, and then Rory, DJ, Rahm, Thomas, and Schauffele, and then we'll go Koepka, Tiger, Morikawa, Wolf for the top 10.
Okay.
I love that Wolf's ranked up there with Morikawa.
First of all,
I also love that Tiger's up there too. Shout out Tiger, big fan.
give me a top 10 parlay with a Patrick Reed, Tony Finau, just
I don't think we can get into that yet.
but just I'm looking at some of these guys, and Finau, look at that guy right there,
Finau-
plus 3,300. That would be a great bet.
That's not a bad bet at all.
That'd be a great bet, Finau.
Adam Scott has been on a bad tear, but
Something,
he's won a Masters.
yeah, something in my bones is telling me that Hideki has to win something in the majors.
Something in my bones is telling me Bubba Watson might do something.
Ooh, Bubba.
He's
I
got
like
a green
Bubba.
jacket.
He does. I'm saying way too early Masters predictions. I like Rory a lot. Out of the top 1A of PGA, like the S tier,
Yeah.
I like the DeChambeau, I like the Rory, and I like the Rahm. DJ, Justin, Morikawa. I just think you might.
I think Morikawa.
I just think you might not win. I don't think they're gonna have the oomph this week because I think, like I said, Rory's pissed. DeChambeau is on fire, and Rahm is a young blood, a lot of life, top 5 in a few majors this year.
Well, DJ's got the COVIDs too, bro.
Never know how that's gonna work out, but I really like a Hideki as like my mid tier guy, a Hideki, and I just give me a Paul Casey major, please give me a Paul Casey major.
You know what? Weird person. I think we might do okay. Lee Westwood.
Lee Westwood out of left field, I love it.
Older guy, got the experience, still hits the ball pretty fucking long. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing out weird shit. I like that Scotty Scheffler's up there playing on the fucking Corn Ferry last
I
year.
love the Scotty. Where's
his
my
his swing's wild, a little back foot flare. I like it though.
Cabrera Bello? Ooh, that might be a good
Cabrera
bet. I love Cabrera Bello. That's
Where
a
was
good
he
bet.
at?
He's
Who
right
the
there,
fuck is that
1,500.
boozing?
Ches Reed.
I like
He's with
this
Ches
name.
Reed.
Scroll down. CT Pan.
CT Pan.
CT Pan.
What a
yeah.
fucking name.
CT Pan's good.
Where is that? What is he?
What is that?
He Asian?
Jazz? Jana Wada.
CT Pan.
Oh my goodness, we have to find out who this jazz guy
Where
is.
the hell are you from? If your last name's just Pan.
I think he's
Watan?
Korean. Or no, he is American, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Thai professional golfer.
Oh,
What
this
a
guy.
fucking name.
This
Jana-
guy might be the favorite golfer of the show.
Jana Watanan.
Oh, he was in the
Jana
PGA
Watanan.
in 2019.
He got cut from the Open, but wow.
But he cut
reminds me
2018
of
PGA
Willie.
Championship.
It's almost
top
like
20.
Watanabe.
Yeah, he wasn't in the U.S. Open. Maybe he didn't make the cut.
I want to know how he's even in the Masters odds. Did he get an exemption in there or something?
Maybe he won enough tournaments on. I don't know.
I love Max Homa too. Max Homa's the shit. That dude's funny
Jazz
as fuck.
Jazz Janewatandan. That's awesome. I hope he does well.
All right. Do you guys want to transition?
Yeah, I got some. It's Music World. These guys are fucking crazy. They are weird. It's a chick and a dude.
Yeah.
Look
Tell me
him up.
about this.
So look them up right now because I want you to see
What is it?
show the stream a picture. 100 GECS, 100 GECS.
Musical duo.
Yeah, and
What?
Are they
the-
from, like,
are they
Sweden, bro?
Swedens?
yes, I don't know where they're from, but okay. So this is like dubstep, 8-bit music, and pop jammed into one, and it's the most crazy.
Are we gonna do a little preview
shit.
on the show?
Yeah, we should play like 20 seconds
Oh, we'll play 20
because
seconds
this
for
shit
sure.
is literally nuts. Like headphone users beware because this shit kind of bangs, but it's weird.
Shit's kind of a banger.
What is this?
Why do I not?
Dude, just wait. We're in
Bro,
for
where?
something weird.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, I don't even know. What
like a money machine. I can't wait.
Wait, you've listened to this? You listened to this?
I listened to the whole album. The
Oh
whole
my
album is
goodness.
And you know what this gets listed as? Alternative. Just wait
Oh,
till
I
you
love
hear
it.
this shit. It gets listed as alternative.
Piss baby, you think you're so fucking cool?
What is this?
You're so fucking tough.
Just wait.
Big game for someone with such a small truck. Oh, look at those arms. Your arms look so fucking cute. They look like little cigarettes. I bet I could
What am I listening to?
love it. You text me, I love you, and then I fucking ghost you.
Hey.
Why is that kind of hard though?
I know that bass drum's kind of hard, bro.
All right.
What is that?
That's as long as we can play. But hey, look these guys up. They're fucking
Bro,
nuts.
what the fuck?
Okay.
What?
was that?
What
Wait.
did I just watch?
Wait. So it's 20 seconds per song we can play, right?
I
or is
believe
it-
as
I
long as we
believe
talk
so.
over at about 15.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, look up one more. It's so fucking funny. Stupid Horse is the name of the
Oh,
fucking
it's
song.
the number one song that they have. Stupid Horse.
Yeah, just
wanna
skip
get-
a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
skip.
Yes. Like, what is this? Here it comes. Oh, skip a little bit more. Horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost my money in my bank account. Oh no.
What?
Dude,
Okay.
it's crazy. Look, these
That's
guys up.
fucking
They're
hilarious,
so
bro.
fucking raw.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of Black Mirror.
Bro, so like we're gaming every night on Discord, me and Clay, and Clay's always got the rhythm bot in there playing random songs, and I fucking play that Money Machine song, and he literally this was his reaction, not a single fucking sound, and he just leaves the Discord, and he's gone. He's gone for like 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden, rhythm bot gets booted out of the Discord, so there's no more music. And then he joins back, and he's just like, what the fuck was that? He was not having it at all. But, hey, I actually think they're kind of lit. It's kind of like,
That was
it's troll music, no doubt.
That's fucking
But,
hilarious,
hey,
though, bro.
I like them.
industry.
And, like, look at these
Plant.
people. Like, look at these people.
I'm into the techno shit, but I don't know about that auto tune.
Stupid horse, I fell out of the Porsche.
And I lost my money in my bank account.
He
Oh,
said
no.
my arms are small like cigarettes.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, your arms are like cigarettes. I could smoke you.
Dude, look at this fucking guy.
Okay, what?
This guy only eats granola. He gets up at every morning and fucking does yoga butt naked, and then hops in his hot tub for 3 hours, and then meditates for 4,
Oh, my
and
God.
then gets up
Does he
and
eat
does
dinner?
his fucking. No, he doesn't eat dinner. He doesn't eat breakfast either. He just eats a big
No,
lunch.
he just eats acid for morning. Acid in the morning.
He eats a
and-
big lunch.
He eats a big lunch. He drops a couple tab of acid in the morning.
yeah.
Once that wears off, around.
It's his lunch is a piece of lettuce, hummus, and pita bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big lunch.
That sounds
That's a
great.
huge lunch for
Yeah, he
him.
might have little tomato slices in there too.
No,
Some kale.
that's if
yeah,
he's got the
a little,
munchies.
a kale shake
Kale
for the
shake.
Kale
for the
chips.
drink.
Like what, bro? What do we got going on here?
That's are they brother sister? They have to be.
I don't know. I actually no. They're not. They're not. They're actually like, I think they're both from different countries, but they met up and
Okay.
decided to do this thing.
Yeah, we have to figure out the members. We have to figure out the
Yeah.
members' names.
Yeah. Wikipedia.
They're an
they-
American musical duo.
Dylan Brady and Laura Les.
From they both
Hey.
grew up in suburban St. Louis.
Oh, I thought they were like from Europe somewhere.
Nope, they're just some fucking weird Americans.
Love it.
They didn't really come into play until last year. It looks like.
Yeah, they came like out of fucking nowhere.
They're like DJs. It looks like.
Yeah. So the Dylan Brady guy, I'm pretty sure is like the
Les-
producer
oh,
behind the
okay.
scene.
Brady became interested in music after college, audio engineering. Okay, cool. Les is transgender, which contributed to her
Oh,
exploring
wow.
different types of singing styles, including pitched up nightcore style. Is that what they are?
I
Nightcore?
guess that's what you consider.
Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche.
Dude, what is nightcore?
What?
Let me get a definition on nightcore.
Let's see.
Night.
Let's dive down this rabbit hole, please.
Yeah, dude,
Yes.
we're going down the fucking hole tonight, boys.
What is
Strap
this?
in.
It-
Nightcore.
It doesn't
A
make
cover
sense.
track that speeds up the pitch and time of its source. So they just speed
Oh,
their
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
music up by
Oh.
10,
Yeah.
30%.
But yeah, that
Or
song
no-
it starts to like pick up
Oh,
like
Oh,
boop, boop,
there
boop,
it
boop,
is.
The name is derived from Nightcore, a Norwegian duo who released pitch-shifted versions of Eurodance. Oh, dude.
Okay.
boop.
Euro,
And that's what it
What's
is. Yeah,
that?
they're taking
Eurodance,
that
it's
Norwegian.
Euro,
That's
what's
the
it
Will-
called?
that's
What's
the
it-
Will
yes,
Ferrell.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
the Will Ferrell
It's
movie.
not Eurodance, though. It's
It's
Euro...
Eurovision.
Eurovision. Yes, Eurovision is the best fucking shit ever.
Is that's the singing competition?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me give... I don't even know if the audience could know exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't care. I'm going to
I have no idea. So
Eurovision
yeah,
is the
inform
shit.
me. I don't even know.
Eurovision.
Oh, this is the... I don't
that's
want
the
that.
yeah. That's the trailer. Isn't there actually a Eurovision? Isn't that like a real thing?
It's not called Eurovision, though. It's Euro...
Oh, I don't
what's
know
that
either.
fucking-
I don't know what it's called either.
European Song Contest.
There it is.
Yeah, it's Eurovision.
Oh,
What the
there
fuck?
it is.
Eurovision Reel. There we go.
Real, not movie.
Video. I'm pretty sure it's real. The song contest that expired, Will Ferrell. Okay, what is your... Okay, I don't want an...
The real. Oh, there it is. Oh, nope.
You don't want to read? No reading.
No reading.
No reading.
We're going to go straight to YouTube.
No reading.
Sorry, chat. We will
No
get
reading.
this going
Yeah,
here soon.
We are getting to the bottom of this.
Okay, we'll go Eurovision 2018, because I know this is a real fucking competition. It's like a big deal.
Oh wow,
yeah,
there
yeah,
it is.
Here it is.
Official recap. All 43 songs of the Eurovision. Okay, so here we go.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure they
Sarah
did-
Alto.
I thought they did like a big, they're like in a huge stadium.
They do.
But I can't find any videos of it.
There's it.
Okay, here 2006 Eurovision winner. Yeah,
Lordy-
this is
Oh,
what I'm talking
shit.
about right here. This is some
Mr.
serious shit right
Mr.
here.
Lordy Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at these fucking guys.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's a little Bon Scott AC/DC
Dude, tell me
vibes.
this concert wouldn't be fucking sick.
These guys are dressed up like fucking zombies, bro.
That's what they do. It's like a show. Like they have to put on like a show.
They look like some fucking demons.
Oh, tell me why this song
Oh
kind of
my
bangs.
Wow. Just banging in Finland.
Ooh, look at that guy. We have to live stream this.
Dude, tell me this isn't like the sickest fucking like, look at this. This is what it is every year right here. Like this shit.
Ooh, okay.
What the
Oh,
hell?
yes. I love it.
Ooh, yeah. This should be my walkout song.
Dude, this is like some, oh, Ukraine. Yes.
Ukraine.
Are these like... Are these original songs?
Yes.
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 This is literally made for this competition.
What
They
the...
got the accordion. They got the accordion going, bro.
Literally, what each country does, Dylan, is they have a contest within their country to see what band is going to represent the country
This is
in
Norway.
the Eurovision finals.
Yeah, we got Norway here.
And these are all original songs, and they're all
It's the Champions League
Yes.
of
and then
song.
and then the other countries vote on the winner. The
Yes.
other countries vote on the winner. So
I
like you
see.
can't vote for yourself, but
Yeah.
everyone else has like 8 votes that they give out.
I feel like it was a lot crazier back in the day because it looks like the more recent you get, the more it's just like real singers and stuff,
Oh, yes,
not dudes
that's
like
stupid.
dressed up and
Yeah.
No, I want the crazy theatrics, bro. That shit's sick.
This is
Can
awesome.
we start an American vision?
For real.
Can we?
Dude.
Should we put it on?
Dude, just send your best.
Let's do it.
Send your best from each state. We're gonna get 50 people. We're gonna live
Yeah.
stream the shit out of it. It's gonna be pay-per-view,
Yep.
and the
Visual
requirement
concert, baby.
the requirement is that you have to have a stupid fucking outfit.
Speaking of visual concerts, you know that the K-pop band BTS?
Yeah.
Dude, they did a visual concert and they got, I don't know, Google it real quick. They like broke the record of fucking viewers for a visual concert. Like they are. I don't personally like their music.
No,
I
fuck
just
them.
no, it's not my thing. But wow, they have a shit ton of fans, so many, and like, hey, good for you.
Did they do a Zoom concert? Is that what it was?
Yeah, basically like a Zoom concert. I don't know what it was on. It might have been on Zoom.
It drew more than 100 million.
Jesus
100 million
Christ.
people.
More than 100 million fans of BTS tuned into an online concert, and we need to mute our shit again.
Like that, your song just went like platinum off of that concert.
It went
100.
100 times platinum.
It said as many as 114
Or am I wrong?
fans.
Is it a million that makes it platinum?
Well, I mean, it's actually you have to actually buy
Sell
the,
it, yeah. Sell a million.
I don't know how many plays. There's a certain amount of plays that gets it considered platinum. That's why Drake, all his fucking shit is like 3 times platinum because of the streaming numbers. He's inflated the shit out of it. That's why like Eminem's numbers are crazy because he was selling units. Like he was selling CDs.
Yeah.
And the
Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Oh,
Beatles.
I got
are
more slaps than the
nuts.
Beatles. Okay, bro, you didn't sell fucking as many physical copies as they did back in the fucking day.
No,
The
and I'm
Beatles
sure
have some crazy stories.
Dude, and I'm gonna go ahead and safely say, how many songs of Drake's are we gonna be listening to 50 years later?
Marvin's Room, when I get broken up with. Marvin's
I
Room.
don't know. I think we will see. We'll
We'll
hear a lot of
we'll
Drake on
definitely-
our throwback
Yeah,
radios.
yeah, but are you gonna see it in movies and commercials and TV
No.
and
Nope.
to the extent that you see the Beatles and the Stones and like all?
Yeah. He doesn't make music that's like iconic. Like Kendrick Lamar's songs will be in movies later in his
100%.
career.
100%.
You'll hear like a swimming pools or you'll hear something like
Yes,
that.
yes.
But Drake, he makes like that. I don't know. You want to listen to Drake in the now. Like that's if
Yeah.
everybody's hanging
I
out,
don't-
everyone's having a good time.
Exactly. If I go to look for a throwback like banger or something, I'm not looking for Drake.
No,
I mean, that's just me.
No, literally, you could pick anybody else. Drake is just so. He's still just around. Like he needs
He'll
to go
always
away.
be there. He'll always be there, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's so much hype around him. He has so many fans.
He said he was gonna retire at 35.
And whatever. That's what
But
I'll say. Logic also said he put out his last album and then said, "Oh, you know
That's
what? I think
bullshit.
I'm going to put out another one."
Yeah, no Logic. Well, because he's like, oh wait,
Oh, wait,
everybody started listening to me again.
Yeah.
Maybe I should keep making music.
Oh, I said it's my last one. I drew some
That
attention
was
to it. Maybe I'll do it again.
all a play. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah.
I'd be doing that shit left and right.
I don't know who he signed to. It's like Interscope or somebody, but Interscope.
didn't-
No, he was Def Jam, wasn't he?
a Def Jam.
Because isn't he all pissed at Def Jam?
It's all the same. They're fucking industry plants. They just.
Who was I gonna say? Fuck.
I thought he was all pissed at Def Jam because he was like, I don't even know, like him and Kanye went on like some Twitter rant about how Def Jam wasn't paying their people or something weird like that.
Yeah, they're always skimming off the top. It's Jerry Heller, but still going. Jerry Heller is still very much a thing. People are still just Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD should have had way more money than he even had.
Oh my god, yeah, way more money.
But the industry was screwing him. Sting fucking screwed him on Lucid Dreams. He lost all his money on Lucid Dreams.
He
pretty
did?
much.
Because they
Damn near, yeah.
Their
yeah.
music or whatever.
Greatest hit of his entire life, and he pretty much lost. I'm pretty sure like 75% of the money.
Wow.
Shout out Juice WRLD though. Juice
And
WRLD's
that
a fucking
continues.
favorite.
Like that continues as they're getting plays right now. Sting's
Yeah,
getting that
Sting's
money.
Sting is
money,
just Sting. Fuck Sting. The Police.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The
Go play the bass.
music
Sting.
industry is really just it's rough.
It is cutthroat. It is like it's.
It's 100% cut.
That's why even J. Cole said in the song, he's like, you keep going on tour. That's how you make your money. You have to go on tour to make money.
unless you own
Yeah.
your masters, and no one's gonna let you own your masters unless you got your own fucking record company.
You
Even
have
that
to go on
they
tour.
big dick you out of it, even if you
Nope.
try and start your own.
You can't live off of your one hit wonder. Like your checks will come in slowly but surely for that. But yeah, if you want to keep up this rapper lifestyle, you gotta, or just artist lifestyle in general, you gotta tour, and that's why the industry is gonna be in shambles if we can't start getting concerts soon.
Yo, 100%.
They've lost billions this year.
Or they're gonna have to restructure it to where you're getting paid off your plays.
Yeah, I mean, think
But
about
even
it.
then, it's easy to fake streams and shit.
like
So
sketch. All the big get-togethers. I can't think of what it's called, but like a Coachella. What
The
is that
festivals.
called? Festival. Yeah. Like a Camp Flognaw. I mean, all those didn't happen this year.
Nope.
It is billions of dollars that the artists were expecting, but most importantly, the people that are paying the artists were expecting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
And that changes everything. It's just like the COVID with the football deal. Like everyone's like, oh, the new TV deal, it's not going to be as good as we thought because COVID is fucking with the investors and everything.
Yeah.
And so, oh man, music industry is in for a heap of trouble. But hopefully we can clear this up in the next couple of months here. I would love to go to a concert. I miss it. I miss live music.
Dude,
Yeah.
for real. Just the atmosphere of being around other people,
Yeah.
and you just got banging ass music coming out of big speakers.
Yeah. Yeah. Good drinks, good fun,
Yeah,
good people.
Good
and
vibes, good fucking fun time.
The thing for me with concerts is like, it's like these people seem mythical. Like it's like
Yes.
seeing a sports game in person, like seeing these rappers, these singers, these athletes, these like in the flesh. There's something about seeing
Yeah.
them in the flesh where it's like, God,
Oh,
this person
100%.
is fucking real.
100%.
You are real. Like,
Yeah.
that's insane. Like I remember, like even when I watched Steph Curry at the Lake Tahoe Edgewood tournament, I was like, oh, this guy's actually a real human being. Like he's
Yeah.
right there. Like I could
Yeah.
scream at him.
Oh, dude, just like, I don't want to brag or anything, but like
Oh
just
yeah, brag.
working.
No. Brag.
Working at Cata, like I've had the
Humble brag.
opportunity to meet, like I've met Vince Carter, I've met like a Grant Napier, he's a member, he's cool. I've met fucking Charles Woodson, Gary Payton,
Lowry?
Kyle Lowry. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
shit.
Kyle Lowry was the one because that was the first like big person I met at Cata. Like
Yeah.
celebrity,
And he's an
athlete,
active
whatever.
player. Like Vince, he's an active player, but
Exactly. So he was supposed to actually come out and play with DeMar, which I would have lost my shit if DeMar came out because they originally told me, like, I was working golf staff at the time and they're like, hey, by the way, like Kyle Lowry